All right, here we go, guys. All right, so as you guys can see, we're flexing with the Todak jersey today. You know, living our best life. This is actually, honestly, even though like it's got this huge freaking Coda Shop logo on the front of it, this is one of my favorite jerseys. It's just so simple. There's nothing big. There's nothing like crazy about it, but just the straight black with the white sleeves. It's nice. It's clean. It's cool. I enjoy it. You know, it's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe, guys. And we're gonna be watching. Today we have the qualifiers for the Valentine's Dash, which is part of the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy. The Valley's gonna be playing in it. I don't. It's not like I don't know exactly who's all in the Valley right now playing in this event. We don't have the rosters, but I still think it's going to be really cool. Sorry, guys. I'll probably be coughing a lot, and I also am casting in this later. So we're just going to kind of watch the beginning games, and then yeah, and then we'll cast later and end stream. So yeah. I'll pull up the bracket, or I'll pull up the games in just a second. I just want to share this stream real fast. Watch party time. Okay. You're just coming in. OSP Nami, what's up? What's up? What's up? Are the Simpsons playing in this? Are you guys competing in this? What's the dealio? Are you guys competing in this? Yes? No? You should be. If you're not, disappointed in y'all. Disappointed in y'all. If you guys aren't competing in this, yo. That's all I got to say. Am I going to be on here? Am I on this? Eunice? I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. Eunice is going to be joining us here shortly to kind of hang out, because I'm casting with her later. So we're just going to kind of break the ice a little bit. Watch the games. Steph Weezy. Yep, bro, where's my image? Where's my image, yo? No image. For Dave. And Trex. Ken Konecki, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me check. Let me check the schedule real fast. All right, so first it's the Valley up against Shadow 9. I know some of Shadow 9 players. We have Alan S. He's played in a lot of events. Gutsy, Sky, Zaru, Martin. And then we have... Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Is that Best Player? Best Player's playing? I'm casting with Eunice. I can't play the sound right now, guys, because I'm scared I'll get copyrighted. So, you know. Ken, you're participating in match 7? I think I'm casting that game. What player are you? I'll have to really talk some ish whenever you lose. Just kidding. You better win, bro. What's this MLSA? It's just another community-driven event in North America. Super Noru. All right, yeah. What team are you on? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the info. Let me check the information real fast. Caster announcements. Where are we at? All right, so day 1. We got matches 1 through 4. I'm 4 through 8, so yeah, I will be seeing you. I'm doing Bloodhounds versus Prime Esports. Gosu versus Beat the Odds. Chubby versus Huevo. Shinigami versus Bloodhounds Academy. Please don't tell me you're Bloodhounds Academy, bro. You're Bloodhounds Academy. Or are you Shinigami? There's a Bloodhounds and a Bloodhounds Academy. Come on. Come on, guys. Never mind. Never mind. He's Bloodhounds. I'm sorry, Ken. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm giving you a hard time, man. I'm giving you a hard time, bro. I mean, they made it to top 8 in last NACT. I'm I'm sorry. I fuck with Bo Carrasco. I mess with Bo Carrasco. I mess with that whole team. I know all the players like from Bloodhounds. It's cool. I just always think it's interesting to see teams with like academy teams when like they haven't even made a top 4 yet, or a top 3 or a top 2. I feel kind of like you got to make it to like, you need to be like a really top team to have an academy team. Like, do any of those players come and play with you guys? Or like, do they like coach you or anything? Or is it pretty much just like a clout thing? I have to ask. And I know it sounds like I'm hating, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Just being real. Okay, that's cool, bro. I'm proud of you, Ken. I mean, bro, they're all solid people on Bloodhounds, so I'm sure you're surrounded by some good people. I think that's dope. So good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hell yeah, bro. So what, we got 11 minutes? Who else is going to be on? All right, we got Shark playing. We got Basic. We got Best Player on the Valley right now. Okay. Who else is coming? You'll be fine, bro. Just play good. Just play well. This is your first event? This is your first tournament, Ken? Is this your first one? Are you popping your cherry, bro? If you win, you fight the Valley, bro? What? How's that? How does the bracket work? How does the bracket work, bro? Where's the bracket at? Let me go to announcements, man. Announcements. Where's this thing at? There it is. Nah, you don't go against the Valley, bro. Save image. Did they change the bracket or something? Nah, bro. You go up against, you would have been team. Oh, yeah, you do. Never mind. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Bro, if you beat them, though, yeah, you do. I forgot because you're replacing team time. I forgot. My bad, bro. Sheesh. Good luck, bro. Good luck, bro. Bro, good luck. Just pick Kufra, bro. Instant clout, bro. You just got to beat them. You go from me laughing at you to me being like, hey, Bloodhounds Academy, bro. Sheesh. That's what you go from. It'll be amazing, bro. Let's take a look at the bracket. I got it right here. Here we go. Oh, man. So many windows open right now. I hate having all these windows open, bro. I have 2 monitors, and it still feels like not enough sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, guys. It still feels like not enough. Sometimes it just be like that. All right, let's take a look at this. Ugh, here's the bracket. It's so cute and pink. We have the Valley up against Shadow 9, game 1 tonight. I don't really understand the order that they're going in, but it's not going to be the. I think it goes like 1, 1, 1. I don't know, but this is the bracket, right? This is the bracket. Match order tonight doesn't really have to do with the bracket, but this is the bracket. I think it like skips a group. I think it's boom, 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 maybe. I don't know. But anyways, we have the Valley versus Shadow 9. Shinigami. Should we do predictions? Predictions, guys? Predictions. Predictions, guys? Huh? Let me get Eunice in here. Eunice. Let me get Eunice in here. You ready? All right, let's call Eunice. Hello?
Hello.
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 Can you hear me?
I can.
Cool.
Okay. I don't know if your stream is delayed, but if it is, I mean, I can look off of that, but might be delayed on my end.
Oh, it's no biggie. I'm just watching the live stream, the MLSA live stream.
Oh, okay. Then I'll follow along with you. Hold on.
Yeah. I was looking at the bracket right now.
Right.
Real quick,
Right.
am I saying is it Eunice?
It's Eunice.
Eunice. All right,
Yeah.
Eunice. Everybody say hi to Eunice. So you know
Hello?
some of the you know some of the newer teams better than me.
I do.
Team time left, correct? And a buddy of mine who's in stream right now says they're playing in the Bloodhounds Academy team. Do you know Shinigami?
I do.
You think they're a good team?
They are. Basically, Shinigami is Nova Core without Nova Ash. So it's still Nova Core. It's just they rebranded. They got some new teams or new members, and they rebranded, and that's Shinigami for you.
Okay. All right.
Valley. I know every single team on here because I work with MLSA, so I could just run them down. Valley.
I know Valley.
Yeah.
And I know we've got best player on there. We got basic.
So we have best player. We have basic, Shark, Yureshi, and who's their last member? I'm tripping.
Yureshi's EXP lane?
Carlos, Shark, Yureshi, and then Yureshi. I think Yureshi's EXP lane. Hold on. Shark, Yureshi, basic, and
who's the fifth?
Who's their last?
Who's their mid lane?
I'm missing somebody. Not sure, but it's not. They're not
Chicken
or here.
They didn't bring Hoon
Chicken's
or Chicken?
EXP, Yureshi.
Oh, so Yureshi's mage. So Chicken is playing.
Yeah,
Chicken's playing. Nice.
Chicken is playing. No Hoon though. No Hoon. Milo's are sub.
Milo's
are sub.
Someone said Milo's
and then Shadow 9 is they're
I know Alan.
Team. They're decent. Not too many like players in Shadow 9 are like known like Valley and Kosu and them, but like
Alan S has played in a lot of events. I forget what his in-game name is, but he's played in like the past few NACTs and done
right.
Like never top 8 or anything, but has always made it to like top 16. He's always gotten out of qualifiers, things like that.
Yeah. So Shinigami is Nova Core, obviously, and then next up is Team Time.
Bloodhounds
Team Time
Academy.
is like
they got subbed out, right?
Of Bloodhounds, yeah. So Team Time is like a mix of like a lot of members. It's a mix of like each everywhere kind of, if that makes sense. But let me.
I think Team Time though got subbed out. They dropped, and a team called Bloodhounds Academy, like the academy team of Bloodhounds.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. You're right. Bloodhounds Academy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with Bloodhounds.
Yeah.
There's a member named Exio. That's the other that's a secondary team. So under Bloodhounds is Bloodhounds Academy. So they manage that second squad.
Is Exio on Academy?
Yes.
Okay. So an XEO used
And
to
then
be its own squad, correct?
yeah.
EXE?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Elementalist, do not know this squad. It was a new squad that actually registered last night, so I actually have no insight on this team. I looked at their like profiles and stuff, but they look pretty
Say some of
stacked.
the names, player names.
Sure. Let me grab some. I don't know any of these kids though. I don't know. But we'll see. All right, members are Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently, United
know.
States number 31 Hayabusa.
Okay.
Arj Rose, number 7 Argus, used to be in the Valley, I guess.
Rose? I know Rose, I'm pretty sure.
Rose.
Yeah.
Um,
Rose is a.
Faye from
I'm
Team
surprised
Time.
it's Argus, but Rose is a
yeah.
really good. Rose can pretty much play whatever. Rose is a good player.
Yeah. So Rose is there. Faye is there. FEI from Team Imperial, but I think he's subbing in for Elementalist. Then McGregor from Yakuza, a good jungler. Then TC from Exile Outlaws, the roamer. And then what else is there? Mid laner. Literally, his name is Mid laner. But they look like a stacked team. Not gonna lie, it's pretty stacked. Pretty stacked.
And then who's on the lineup for Ackerman?
Ackerman is. I'm pretty sure it's the same lineup, but the only thing is, Kush is out this time.
Kush is out.
So it's the same line. Yeah. So it's Gals, Zia, Yato, Marticuti, and T. That's the sub.
T's the sub.
The thing is,
who's jungle?
Yeah, it says Yureshi
Gal?
is in the main lineup, but I think there was an issue, so they fixed that. So I actually do not know their full lineup. But if Yureshi is out, then T is in. So that's their main 5. Kush is not playing.
T EXP lane, I'm guessing. Maybe no. Z is probably gold. Who's jungle? Yato mid. Gal's tank. Who's the other player? Zia, Gals, Yato, T.
Zia's gonna be marksman.
Yeah, Zia's gold. T's probably EXP. Gal's is it Gal's Cutie or Galaxy?
Just Gals.
All right, Gal's Cutie. So yeah,
Galaxy's a side laner. He's east. So
yeah.
I don't think he's not. He's in beat the odds with Bossy. So
yeah,
not gonna be here. Yeah, but that's their main 5 right now.
Okay. Who else am I looking at? What's the lineup for Gosu?
Kosu, little bit interesting for Kosu. I signed them up and I looked at the roster and I was like, very, very interesting. Anyways, main 5 is
tea?
No, not really tea. More like, you know. Anyways, main 5 is Yue, General, Guapo, Fleur, and Uzi.
Okay, that's cool.
And their sub is Milo, fucking Melody.
So let me think. Guapo jungle?
So it's Guap's jungle,
probably jungle.
Fleur's mid, General's marksman, Yue is roam, and Uzi is side.
Okay. Yeah. Uzi's a good XP laner. Uzi can play whatever. Fleur's a monster in the mid lane. Fleur's like a monster mage. Back in NASL, she was like leading KDA board for a while. Or he was leading KDA board for a while, I don't know. And Guapo's decent. Guapo can just never stay on the team. Hopefully he stays. I would actually like that line. Like if Gosu stayed like that and they like kind of kept that lineup, I wouldn't be against it. I think like Guapo's a good player. It's just like he was on the Valley, and then the Valley picked up everyone else, and he left, and then like things kept, every time he like gets on a team, something happens, and he kind of gets left to another team. So he's a decent player, but he also used to be. I don't know if he's still as toxic as he used to be. All right, what are we starting?
Get out for day 1. Like I said, this is the
Valentine. So when did you start casting?
From the Mlsa.
It's actually been a couple months now. It's pretty recent. But they kind of texted me, was like, hey, you kind of want to cast? And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'll do it. Took a lot of practice, but we're here now.
Yeah,
we're here. I'm working with Dave and you, and I could own them.
Sponsored by Moonton. is going to go ahead and give them 25,000.
Are you gonna try to join NACT?
Diamonds, and
Assassin Dave wanted to recruit me for NACT.
Are you gonna do it?
What more could you ask for? As you see
Why
this
not?
insane bracket
It's a
already.
side
So
hustle.
many familiar
Good.
teams, and also some brand
Yeah.
new faces.
I'm in college
for
though,
North
so
America.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
it's
see
I work
definitely
full-time.
a side
through the
hustle.
land of the dawn through today's matches. Speaking of today's matches, a look at the
Alright,
schedule.
looks like they're
All
about to
these will be a
start.
best of one. We have 8
Valley
total
versus
matches
Shadow,
between
FaZe versus
16
Idyllic.
teams.
Idyllic?
Match 1 is going to be the Valley versus
Idyllics.
Shadow 9.
Let's hear how he says
Up
it.
next will be FaZe versus Idyllics. Then
Idyllic.
Ackerman versus Elementalist, Bloodhounds versus Prime Esports, Team Gosu
Uh,
up against Beat the Odds.
Team
Chill
Gosu versus BTO
Final,
should be a good
Team
game, I
Gummy versus
think.
Bloodhounds Academy, and Phantom Esports versus Zoomers.
Yo, we're
Can't wait to
casting
see
the
how
most
they perform
intense match
This
of
is
this
just the
entire
first
bracket.
stage. Best
We're
of one. I know
casting
there's
it.
a
That's
lot on
crazy.
the
Yeah,
line,
I
and
think the
can't wait to
Gosu
see
beat the odds is
what
probably
these
the
teams do
best,
as we
the
do
best
progress
match
through
on this
matches.
bracket.
So
The best matchup.
Like the best closest, you know, like it's probably gonna be the closest matchup.
Shadow 9. And joined on the desk with me, speaking of M4, you may know him as the best assassin on the planet, and also
This
one
will
of the first
probably
to be, on the
be a
caster's
slaughter.
desk from North America for M4.
We're
We've
gonna have to
got
see,
the
we're gonna
one,
see.
the
Yeah.
only assassin. Dave.
Nothing too much has changed, and I mean there hasn't been any patch notes, so meta's almost exactly like
Thank you for having me,
M4.
Weezy. I appreciate it.
I'm glad to have
Who do they
you,
got?
Dave.
Who do they got?
And
Cole
Sid
World.
Insane, I know you just got back from M4 not too long ago. You
Wait,
know, maybe you got a
what?
little bit of a
Last
tan
minute,
out there.
last minute sub.
Yes,
Last
sir.
minute sub?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Last
it's a
minute
lot of fun.
sub.
Dude,
It's
I'm
a last
so
minute
excited for
sub.
these matches. Thank you for having me because,
Yo,
this
that's
is
a
the
last minute
first
sub.
time I gotta see a lot of
Yo,
the
that's a last
top
Holy
minute sub.
shit! Wait, no, wait.
that right
That's
after
a last
M4,
minute
they're getting
sub.
ready for the upcoming
Yeah.
tournaments, the major,
Chicken Pro is
tournament
probably
series
like,
for
nah,
North
fuck
America
that.
region. I gotta see like
He
how
does
good
that.
they are. Now, today's matches have some interesting
Who else?
formats. The first
Who was
one
the other
is best of
person that
one.
it could have been?
So we're gonna see some like really all-in kind of strategies,
What's
right?
it-
'Cause
what's
you
it,
only have
Milo?
one chance.
Milo.
If you lose it, you're out. Yeah, I think if you win, you progress to the next round.
Cool. I was hoping that I wait to see Simpsons. Why didn't Simpsons join?
Yo,
Join.
basic
Join.
is gonna be mid.
Only 50%,
Wait,
you know,
so
of
this
these
everything
participants will
changed
get
here.
a
So
little bit of
basic
that
is mid,
prize pool.
Yureshi's
That's just one of the
side.
amazing things,
Yeah.
too.
Or
Best
Cole
player
World
is
swaps
jungle.
around.
That's kind of been, put into
Cole-
this. And
no,
like you
Cole
said,
World's
with all
gonna
these
stay gold.
teams, a lot on the line, especially on day one. We do got a lot of big names in here and a lot of new faces. and I
Basic
think
is
this is what we
mid,
all
bro.
love to see,
I don't know.
is just
I
how
think
our
I
players
like
are
Cole World
scoring as a
mid better than
region
Basic.
for Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
I don't
we've
know,
seen
but
them
Cole
basic
Cole World's a great
Basic
gold
sounds
laner,
good.
led
so
the way on the desk.
Yeah,
And now to
Basic's
see these
mage is
amazing
kind of
teams
limited.
prevail afterward is super exciting. Because I know, NACT right around the corner. Maybe Dave kind of taking some notes on some of these teams that you'll
So this
see,
will be group
today
stage match. This is kind of like it's a pretty much it's just 16 team bracket, but the first round is
Oh,
just
yeah.
best of ones. Someone asked if this was like group
Yeah.
stages. It's not really group stages. It's just like the first set of the bracket to kind of see what top 8 teams will make it to the actual like. Is it straight to best of 5s or all best of 3s or?
So it goes best of 3 for top 8, best of 5 for top 4, and then best of 7 for finals.
In the entire game. In fact, when we were in Asia casting 4-4, a lot of teams, the MPL team from Philippines, know Ureshi, and they were talking to us about like, well, how is Ureshi doing in North America? This player is on the radar. For
Old
all the
Dave,
teams.
old
And
Greg.
obviously, we have best players now joining hands with the Valley in this tournament.
Is Mark Cutie back? I don't. You said Mark Cutie was playing for.
Interesting roster
Yeah,
come out from
yeah.
Valley, but what about
Yep.
I guess.
What do you think here, Weezy?
Mark Cutie's a really good
Shadow
gold
9,
laner.
they're a pretty tough team too. A lot of these teams, we've seen them kind of compete from time to time again, and they've competed
wonder
previous
who's
events.
Like
We've seen
honestly,
ASL,
if like
and to see them
if
kind of jump
Mark
in
Cutie
here,
got back
against
into the
Valley, I know
groove
everybody kinda shakes
and
when
like
you
started
put up
playing
against
a
the
lot
Valley. I
again,
know when I played in ACT
um,
myself for the summer season,
I think
was
he
up
could be
against
like one of the
Ackerman
best
and
gold
Weeb
laners
went up against the Valley.
in
Definitely
NA.
one of the
Really,
scarier opponents
I think he's
for-
better than
for this,
Basic.
bracket. But I do know one thing, Shadow 9 does have some good
This
synergy.
is
They've
kinda
been playing for a
intense.
while, so you do have to watch out for
Intense.
the grab so far. We've seen that Hayabusa taking out
No, 'cause
that
their
blue,
lineup,
and then the
dude,
side of the
like, their
Valley's gonna go ahead and
lineup.
respond, taking out that
Yeah,
K and that
Their
E.
lineup.
So I'm liking the way
It's
the
definitely
teams are
something
working.
thrown
Just
together.
blocking. You know, we kinda
Hopefully.
No,
been seeing
no,
Martis
best
pick up,
player. I don't know who.
even the
Oh my
French
God,
is still
somebody.
available for
Okay,
either side, and also
these kids
you
do
know,
not know
with
the
beats,
lineup.
Joy. Gotta mention
Somebody
that,
in
right?
the
That's still
MLSA
available, so I'm
YouTube
wondering,
comment section was like,
who's gonna
best
be
player
taken down
mage. Like,
from
no,
aside
best
Shadow
player is
No,
not
Nine.
mage.
best
He's
player
a jungle
jungle.
mage. He does not know how to play any other role
Yeah, there are
besides
also
jungle.
marksmen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of marksmen on the table, right? You can take 1-1. I think right now that's one of the popular.
Everything's on
picks.
central?
Basically really
Question,
likes 1-1,
right?
backing
Depends-
four.
depends
So
on
that's
host.
what they're gonna prioritize.
So,
But most
if it's
likely.
East, West, and
Deep in
Central,
way,
yeah.
they'll-
If it's
they'll
Well,
go
if
for
it's
Valley
like
right now is all
Central,
split up,
Far
so
West all
it's
of a sudden
probably
became a really good
central.
option.
It's
And
central,
Far West counters
probably.
a lot of marksmen as well in the game. So right now, first pick, I think it's more of more gonna be one of those standard picks. Either you pick the first.
Yeah, I only know Alan S from
might as well just go with
Shadow9.
some standard mid lane. Let's say Farsa or some standard jungle. Let's say a Kai.
Reddy's ban, Carry's ban, Glue's ban, Joy open, yeah.
Could pick up a possible mage, can take the Joy. I mean, that is something that did walk. A lot of options on the table, and you know, typically when you're kind of first pick, you lead the way for the draft.
Joy XP question mark?
Side,
is that your
kind of the
preference?
Can be slaughtered.
Can be slaughtered.
But I wouldn't.
Side for this phase.
Joy
But
fell
like I
off
said,
a lot,
Joy still being
and
available,
being able to
definitely
play
strong
with
pick.
best player in
Eventually
his
be a Kai.
lineup
I definitely
sometimes, I
like
do
that
get
as well.
slotted
I know
in
one
mid lane.
thing,
We
they
don't
should
first
definitely
pick Joy at
something
all.
that they can
We don't even
flex
ban
into a
Joy.
different role.
We
Yeah.
let her walk.
Yeah,
Because
Kaja's
Kaja's
also
open.
available.
Yeah, Kaja is open. That's really the pick.
Yeah, they just talked
They go for
about
the
it.
Joy, though.
Yeah, just need to pick
But the thing about the Joy, though, like I think the Joy is really good. I think it's just like a very high mechanical gap between like if you're not like godly with her, then she's not that good. Like there's no like in between. Like an average player isn't really gonna make her shine,
Oh
but people
shit,
who are
Cole
like,
World's mid.
ooh.
Okay, it's Cole World mid. Okay,
Yeah.
it's Cole, it's Chris mid, and then Basic
I
Gold.
had a
Okay,
feeling.
okay.
Just because
makes
I
more
don't think Basic would move to mid, just because like
Oh,
it's his
Basic's
team
hero pool
technically.
in
So
mid? Yeah.
There's-
Basic's hero pool in mid is a little limited.
I can copy your ultimate and then be effective for our team. On top of the fact we do have the Kaja for the pick that can go against a lot of possible choice that comes out from Shadow9. So really good draft coming out from Valley already.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing that reactive draft we kind of talked about. Picking up that Kaja, that Divine Judgment, that suppression that can keep Joy at bay. That's one
Wait,
of her
Trex, are you
issues,
more
is
play-by-play or
the mobility,
analyst?
right?
I do whatever.
definitely a solid answer, but now we're gonna have to see something more.
But I enjoy play-by-play the most.
The Valley to kind of finalize their
But
composition. Speaking of frontline,
I mean
Yo,
when
that's
when I
a
started
fucking
casting,
strat.
like
Mhm.
we didn't have a lot of casters, so I had to be able to just flex around and fill and do whatever.
Yo, no, that's GG's. Ah,
I don't know.
fucking Carlos and fucking Fanny.
Might be GG's. I mean, I mean, like, all right, just because like, I think they skill gap this team, it's GG's. But honestly, like like just that composition, like I don't think it's complete. Like if they were evenly skilled, I don't think it's complete GG's. Like Barats can handle it. You got a lot of mobility with the Joy who can get away. If they can lock in something to deal with the Fanny, but the problem is Kaja's already gone, so I don't know. Poofra. But no, they can't pick up the Kufra because I already picked up the fucking Estes. Yeah, they got fucking whomped here.
They can ban it, but I don't think it's a worthy ban. They're not gonna ban Kufra.
Well, they already have fucking Estes Roman,
They have
and you're not gonna play
They don't
Estes
need
mid.
Best player. That's one of those heroes you have to watch out.
So
Fanny
they're
can
kind
pave
of
the way
Shadow9
for
kind of really
early
put
game,
themselves in a
early
box
kills.
here.
Only really
Yo,
needing the blue
Carlos
buff,
on
picking up that way ahead
Fanny?
of the seas and
Shit.
getting the job done. So you are gonna have to watch out for best player. But one thing, with
Gotta
Fanny,
hype
Gotta use the
up
restroom real quick,
Fanny.
BRB.
slight problem. Sometimes we
Alright,
typically
go
see
ahead.
these Fannies kind of fall off toward the late, or if they don't have the best start, can also be an issue. And with that beefier composition, you do have the Estes to be able to provide the hills. You have the Barats, but we know Estes' heals are a little weak in the early game. But if they're able to sustain themselves through the beginning phases and transition from the mid to the late, they'll possibly have a really good chance to turn this around to their side. But this is all going to be dependent on best player on the Fanny, right? We have to see best player pick up some of these early kills to be able to pull it off. You're looking at their composition so far. You have Cold World over there on this Valentina, and if you look at the ultimates that Valentina can kind of go for, the Blessing of the Moon Goddess by Estes, go ahead, provide some heals for the team. You do have the Daytona's Welcome over there from Barats, which you could use. I don't know if that would be my first, choice of options, but definitely the Estes is enough for Cold World to be able to profit from for the side of the Valley.
Right. And right now, I'm looking at choices for Shadow9 to see what kind of roam options they have. They don't have, not roam options, CC options that they have, right? They don't have a lot of quad control. Like, as I mentioned, yes, Daytona's Welcome is going to be one of the quad control, but that's really requiring your opponent to be stationary. And I don't think there's any character so far on the Valley side that will be stationary. And then they're missing what? They're missing a EXP laner, they're missing a marksman. So if you're picking those two are coming out, like, all the choices left are going to be pretty mobile. Like, especially a marksman, you're not going to get too close to someone like Barats. So right now, Shadow9's comp already feeling like they're pretty short-handed. If they want to go into this game and have a chance of winning this game, I think I mean, at this point, I really don't know what they can draft. It felt like they have drafted themselves into a corner.
Yeah, and kind of looking at their draft so far, they need something that can close it out, right? They don't have a lot of late game damage. They have the early game sustainability, but they need something to be able to deal that late game presence. They are missing their marksman right now, and it looks like Basic is going to go ahead and pick up this Beatrix. I'm wondering what the game plan is going to be. Maybe a possible Brody on the way, get a little bit of that stun on that Fanny who does rush in with the flicker to get out, and also have a little bit of range. Oh, but Brody is banned. Oh, so they can't even pick up the Brody. So they need to get something late game. You are looking at Maestro hover over the Lapu. We've seen Lapu kind of dominate over time, but with the Lapu, we already have the Joy slotted, and I'm wondering where would Joy go in this situation? Unless they're planning to put Zaru in the mid lane with the Joy, I'm not really sure how Lapu would fit into this composition.
You see, like, in the current meta, the most insane thing is how flexible the meta can be, right? All the characters, we're talking about, there's so many characters that can flex, you know? Joy can go to mid, jungle can go to EXP. So far, we've seen the most effective Joy are EXP laner. But obviously, it's still nonetheless a flex position, right? Flex character. It can go a lot of positions. Even with Kaja, right? A lot of times you pick Kaja, you think it's a roam, but Kaja, we've seen from Blacklist, are frequently used in jungle position. So all the characters can be flex. And it's more of a, like, how flexible and how versatile you are as a team. And right now, coming out from the side of Team Valley, they are going to lock in, it seems like, a Thamus onto the EXP lane. Oh, it's going to be Uranus against Lapu versus a lot of sustain. And really, they don't really need more CCs. They need burst damage, and they have Beatrix in the late game was Kaja along with a Fanny. So I think at this particular draft, it seems like Valley has done a more comprehensive, more detailed homework compared to Shadow9.
Yeah, both teams are finalized for the drafts and shortly going to be going into the land of the dawn. And ladies and gentlemen, the polls are out. Who are you guys voting for game one? We got Shadow9 going up against the Valley as we are in the qualifiers for the Valentine Dash, the first ever Mobile Legends Scrim Academy tournament. Joined on the desk, we have the amazing Assassin Dave, who's been spreading his name through the land of the dawn. You've seen him on M4, you've seen him on the desk. And speaking of things we're seeing, right? We've seen the Valley kind of perform, leading the way for NA, and now coming back to the NA scene, a lot of new teams to go up against who have been waiting to claim their name. Shadow9, right? Looking at their composition, their late game, it's going to be a little shaky. Like, you are seeing this Popo and Koopa to kind of be that late game presence they are going to kind of rely on. But same thing with the Valley, right? In terms of late game damage, it's going to be more reliant on basic for the Beatrix.
Yeah, and Beatrix can do insane amount of damage, by the way. Like, in the late game, once you finish the core items, the Blade of Despair, the Malefic Roar, you can literally one-shot someone really quickly. I mean, probably 3-out attack, and he can just take out the Barats, right? And that's something you have to think about. And in the early game, you can see EXP lane, already Valley is showing more aggression, even though you have a Lapu, one of the strongest side laner being taken out by Shadow9. And in the game right now, especially early game, is more of a domination on EXP lane. Whoever have more lane prio in the EXP side should have more prio on the first turtle fight. And that usually set a really good foundation. And let's take a look at mid lane. You can see Valley is playing a really good job, doing a really good job of poking their opponents away. But obviously, you know, it doesn't stop the game from, here we go.
You already seen the engagement, Ring of Order going in by Super Shark to contest for the blue buff, and it looks like that was Fanny able to take that best player with the double blue now on his side, and that is going to deny a little bit of that farm for V.
Well, that's not a little, I would say, right? Because V right now is going to have a hard time getting level 4. Yeah, he's going to have stacks, but without level 4, he lost a really, really strong, should I say, leverage going to the first turtle fight. I think at this point, Shadow9 is probably looking at giving up the first turtle. You can see V, 20 seconds left on the turtle, and he's still hanging out on the bottom side. But speaking of that, best player.
Wasting no time, is going to quickly pick up a kill and take down V, and now you are seeing Estes also fall in that process. 2 members down for the side of Shadow9 in the Valley. Like we stated, with the Fanny, the early game aggression definitely working in their favor.
Wow. Well, what aggressive early game performance coming out from best player. And this is why you don't want to give this type of players their comfort picks. You know, understanding you have best player on the other side should automatically give you the signal, hey, we got to ban Fanny away. And then sometimes we don't ban the respect bans, especially...
Sorry.
Was one of the most popular bans.
Oh, good. Best player just got fucking stomped on. He killed the Estes and the Barats pretty early. Best player invaded Barats blue. Took blue, denied 4, and then killed Estes and Barat's mid lane, and then now they got Turtle, and now they're here.
Is trying to provide some heals, procking the vengeance over there on Joy to escape. But you are seeing Valentina take that ultimate.
They picked
over
up
with the
Popo and
IMQ
Koopa?
to use some of those beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friendly competition right there. But
Basic on
looking at
Beatrix.
the blue buff already, Yureshi applying that pressure, maybe a possible
Yeah, the Valley's just going to be
steal.
super
Best player
aggressive.
rushing down with the steel cables, but
Yeah,
he
look at
able to clean up
Yureshi.
just in time. But wait a minute, blessing of the moon goddess providing
Oh.
some kills. Daytona's welcome going
Good
in.
play.
Estes picking up a kill, taking down Cold World on that aggressive push, but it is not done there as Zero responds back with the beat. Forcing the flicker out from Super Shark. Gonna go into the turret. Go ahead and get a little bit of that recall. Yureshi kind of giving that peel on this Uranus.
So there's
Yeah,
the thing
that's
with
right,
like
no
the Estes and the Barats. Like the Fanny isn't as scary. Like I know you get the first blood immediately, but still like after a little bit of time goes by, yeah. Even mid game, it's not as scary, man.
This early with Valentina, because Valentina early game damage is not that high. You really have to synergize with the tanks engage. And we saw Shark didn't have ultimate there through the whole team fight. So when Kada did not have ult, did not have the prio on engage, you have Valentina going to the front line.
Basic should be able to win his lane though.
One more time.
Trying to go in for another kill. Is going to go ahead and take down Estes and get out of there with barely any HP. But look at V rushing in. Ringo order by Kaja. And now you are seeing the Vengeance proc by Zero on this Joy to try and do some additional damage. But that was best player able to take down another.
Is Wheezy doing play-by-play?
Leading for the Valley.
They're both doing back and
I
forth.
don't see anyone on Shadow 9's side that can possibly.
They're
poke
kind of
threat at
doing
best player.
play-by-play and
If Best Player
analyst and
didn't
back and
mess
forth.
up himself, like on the energy side, which
To anyone watching, there's a link to this live stream in the description. I'll probably end this. Me and I keep saying it wrong. Eunice.
You wanna try again?
Eunice. That's one of the reasons why I want to have this VC as well, because I got to make sure I get it right. Eunice. Me and Eunice are going to be casting at 10:15 for the second 4 matches. Maybe it comes earlier, maybe it comes a little later. So probably around like 10 or so, I will end this stream and we'll prep for that.
800 by the time we get to probably 10 minutes into the game, and that can be really bad. On the bottom side, you can see how much pressure Valley is putting for on the bottom side map for Basic, and Basic is getting a lot of gold plate. The top side, try to get another kill. You know, just pressure all over the.
Yeah, I feel like Shadow 9 need to kind of they need to push in
Carlos
here.
whomped the fucking Lapu. I'm
Definitely having a hard time finding their footing for this game, and the Valley leading the early way, like you said, up by about.
They need to try to take
2,000
best player's
now,
blue
was able to
buff.
Take a turtle on top of that, and just finding some kills on the board. Speaking of kills, though, you do see the Rain's Empathy connecting, doing some damage over there on this Barat, and now terrified by the Valentina. And here comes best player rushing in, trying to get a kill. Blessing of the Moon Goddess to provide some heals
Play.
to V and Zaru to save them. As best player is not playing around right now with this Fanny.
The problem here is too is Super Shark can just hang out in the bot lane with Basic, and Shadow 9 can't send Estes down there.
Yeah.
Like, because they need him to stay with V. They need him to stay with the Barats. Good pick.
Nice.
Down goes Beatrix. Basic has fallen down, and it looks like Cold World now going up against Zero. Is going to go ahead and try and take him down. The terrifying.
Wait, they're playing Zaru mid? They're playing Joy mid?
Best player with the steel
Yeah.
cables.
Okay.
Go ahead and try and burst down Barat. And it looks like he is going to try and contest this red buff, but no, going to go ahead and cable out of there. But man, already, like we said, that aggressive composition, best player, one of the players in North America known for this Fanny.
Rich said they have to take their own blue buff, let alone take Valley's.
Side, no contest. You're seeing an easier time in the early phase for the Valley.
I'm just saying what they should be doing. I'm not saying they're going to be able to. With the Barats and the
That's my
Estes,
lover.
like,
That's my lover. That's my lover on Fanny right there.
who, Carlos?
Yeah.
Is that your waifu?
Waifu? You crazy?
Like you said, Fanny,
No,
best
he's
player.
my
He gets
he's my
very
boyfriend.
low, but somehow
Is he really?
finds a way to get out, but Rainer's
Yeah.
really not able to hit the mark
I didn't know
onto
that.
V, and Turtle
So you have some
Everybody knew
emotional.
that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Shadow 9
I know
hell?
Basic, and I've talked to. I mean, I know Best Player, and I've talked to Best Player a lot, but I've like never. I don't get into his personal life.
They're lacking a sense of direction, where to go, right? So Dinos were not getting the most value.
I don't know how he's playing Fanny on Central though. This
Maybe they're on West. Is
But
Shadow
I don't
9 all
think
West?
Shadow 9's West. Oh, nice Retries. Nice Retry. Nice Retry.
Sometimes, honestly though, because last in ACT, we saw Best Player. We saw Carlos play Fanny a few times.
really
even
sick
in
right now
Central.
with
So
that.
like I think he finally maybe the ping just got a little better, MS got a little better, good enough to where he can at least like kind of style on it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you are gonna see
Good flicker stun. Cold World goes down.
gonna pick up a kill with the Raging Slash, taking down Cold World, but
You that
best player responding,
ult.
taking
Oh
out
no.
Popol and Koopa, but look at the dive, rushing in. Super Shark gonna be forced to kind of retreat. Range empty going in by Basic. Maestro now in a tricky position, being able to
The Valley, dude.
balance on this Estes, but look at your Reggie rushing in. It's gonna go ahead and try and close them down. Super Shark with the ring order takes down Estes, and you are seeing the Valley
God.
apply some pressure. And now with Shadow 9 on the
Yikes.
deck, and it's gonna open up
So,
the
like-
opportunity to take the tier 1 turret.
Look
for the
at
mid
you,
lane,
Reshi
with
body
Basic
bagging
as
everybody.
secured, and they're
Yeah.
not done there. As best player rushing in, gonna go ahead and hit the cutthroat. And
GG's.
Shark pick up the kill.
GG's.
Ring order taking down V on the Barats, and you are seeing
Oh, shit.
Oh no, oh no.
leading
Get
for
out,
the
get out, get out,
Valley
get out,
right
get out,
now.
get out, get out,
Only
get out.
8 minutes in, but it doesn't stop here.
Nice.
They have their foot on full throttle for the gas, and it looks like Basic, you know, with that Beatrix, switching to Renner to go ahead and do some range damage on that turret without no minions.
Fast finger gaming from best player. He's able to survive that whole fight. I thought he was gonna die from the last tower shots. He survived. And also, you gotta give props. Oh, before the props.
Good
here we
pick.
go. One more time.
You're seeing best player give props over there to Estes. Gonna go ahead and burst him down.
Yo, that's
for the mid lane. And now, like we said, a lot of real estate for the side of the valley, leading by about 7,000 gold, and definitely leading for turrets.
Has best player been like scrimming at all or anything?
To Reshi for finding the flank.
Or this is first, or
not
is this his first
sure.
like serious game?
No, not really. I mean, he's had scrims here and there, but I can't talk too much about it.
And before we talk about Reshi in the front line one more time, and the damage.
But yeah, he's been doing some stuff. He's been doing some stuff.
Basic Fanny resting in with the steel cables, gonna find the backline, take out Estes, the support, and now getting a double, taking out Zaru on the Joy.
Full wipe.
Maestro gonna take
GG's.
down best player response. Super Shark taking out Popol
That's a
and
shutdown.
Koopa. And that is gonna leave Maestro by himself against the 4-man team of the Valley, and they're gonna go ahead and take the inhibitor for the bottom side.
Oh, way too easy for best player, right? Jumping in 1v4, no problem. No one can stop you under the tower. He died, yes, a small price.
Is Cole good?
4 kills
Standing there?
for
Oh.
Maniac for the side of
Huh?
Team Valley. So very, very good job
No,
there
Cole
from
was
best
just
player.
standing
And
there.
that goes back to what I said in the beginning
Draft.
at the draft. And there's no CC from the side of Shadow 9 that can stop
AK Goldie, just about any of them
Comes
can
in,
stand
get out
wherever they
skills,
want.
and just get away. Come in, hit out your blasting of moonlight, hit out anything that you think valuable, and just run away. Here we go, one more time.
Order going in.
Oh, that's it.
Kill takedown.
That's it.
Fighting out over Namir's passion activated, and it looks like the
Yo,
side of
that's
Shadow
it.
9's gonna go
GG's.
back into the
Cool
base.
World. That was a really
Yo!
nice bravest fighter steal.
Got us
Huge.
by Allen's on this Estes, and like we said, your
And then
Reshi
best player's
being
gonna
more dominant,
swoop
getting in and
Yep.
out,
in a
but
couple
speaking of in and out,
seconds.
you are seeing Basic pick
Or
up
he
a
might go
kill
for
and
Lord.
take
No,
down Zaru.
he's
That is
waiting.
2
Yep.
members falling for the side
Yep,
of
there it
Shadow
is.
9, and this is gonna
Told
open up the
you.
opportunity
Gonna come
for the
swooping.
side of the Valley to take this Lord.
Yeah, it felt like a rain
gonna go
game
for Lord
the
now.
Valley at this point. You know, it's way too easy. Like they're not even playing very clean. This is people going in one by one, finding kills one by one somehow. And again, this is, I think, for Shadow 9 losing at the draft, right? There's nothing they can do to even counterplay or finding a play themselves. Even now with Lapu going in, you see just now Cold World copy Lapu's ultimate and playing the better Lapu, because at this point,
Yeah, they should have
you
banned the
know,
Fanny.
it feels like Valley can do whatever they want, and they will not
Or
be
picked up the
punished,
Kaja
right?
immediately
If
instead of the
Valley
Joy.
keeps copying Lapu's ultimate, yes, it's a good ult, but it's gonna be a hard copy, and before that, best player.
Gonna go ahead and take some serious damage with the steel cables. Able to get out just
Why is
in
best
time.
player
What
styling
a
like that,
mistake.
yo?
The Moon God is my ass is trying to keep him alive, trying to stop the side of the Valley from pushing in another inhibitor.
He
turret.
lives, though.
But look at
I
you,
know, that's what I'm
being
saying.
that
Like,
nuisance,
slow down,
staying
bro.
in the
Calm
bottom
down. It's
lane,
first
and he
round.
bursts them down. He knows
For
he has
real.
sustainability, and he's gonna stay in that
Take it
fight.
easy.
Person going in, Brave Spider, Raging Slash, basically gonna take down Zaru on this Joy. Fighting out over those. Maestro trying to do some damage to Cold World, not able to hit the mark, but Yoreshi again
shit.
inside of the base, dealing a lot of damage. Fanny rushing in, best player trying to pick up a kill. You are gonna see Super Shark take down the inhibitor for the mid lane. Lord rushing in, gonna go ahead and try and close in on this Nexus. Then it looks like the Valley is going in for a possible finish. Might not
Jeez.
stopping the ring order going by Kaza. You are seeing the Namir's passion activated by Basic. Hit with the stun over there by Barats, but Super Shark gonna take down
Oh.
V. You are gonna see Popol take down
Oh,
Basic.
shit.
Marksman
Oh.
out for the side of the Valley. Maestro
Uh-oh.
gonna take down Cold World. That is a mage.
Oh,
for
wait.
the Valley as well.
They're gonna be able to
Oh,
survive
no.
this push?
Best player rushes in, takes down Estes.
They'll be able to survive
Just
this
being
push.
activated over there by Joy, trying to be the same.
Maybe.
Trying to hold off these minions. Look at Super Shark.
He's not even basic
Using the ring
attacking.
order, gonna go ahead and clear these minions, but the fight fight does not stop here. The Valley is not letting go of the gas. They're going to continue this engagement. 2v2. Is this the right choice? As you are seeing members slowly.
Yeah, I mean, Urashi's not going to die.
Shadow 9, but speaking of slowly.
Oh, God.
Player taking out Mlsa, getting a double.
GG's.
Take down Joy, and ladies and gentlemen, the Valley has taken match 1.
What a clean game by the Valley there.
I think I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you.
And then let's take a look at the total
Like
results.
3 seconds ahead of you on the video.
On best player. Under his belt.
If you go to the cog
Yeah.
and you just click up, you make the playback speed ×2. It'll
Yeah, I
like.
got it.
Shit.
6,400. This guy is leading the chart, but just him.
Who's next?
He's actually one on the low side of the farm, right? The third from the last. Urashi, basic.
FaZe
totally more
versus
farm
Idylix.
Than the jungler. They both have over
Idylix.
10,000 gold in this particular match. This is the snowball I talked about in the beginning of the game, around 4 minutes. You know, just fully expanded all the way until the finish of the game. So a beautiful job from the Valley. Definitely showing.
Problem with that
you
Estes
know,
pick
the
so
lessons and
early
training they had
is like
from
it's
the World Series
Estes is
paying
like
off.
super one-dimensional.
Definitely a lot paying
Yeah.
off.
Like the moment they pick that,
the
The Valley knew that they could just pick up the Fanny and not have to worry about anything. Like, there's no flexing the Estes to a different position. Like, he's roam or you're dead. So, like, there was no way for them to pick up a counter to the Fanny after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was just game
Yeah.
1. As we have 7 other matches today, but the Valley is going to go ahead and progress on to the top 8 for this tournament. Speaking of this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially hosting the Valentine Dash, the first ever Mobile Legends Scrim Academy tournament to close out the doors for Season 1 and open up the gates for Season 2. We have Moonton, who has pitched in for an amazing prize pool. For first place, to 25,000 diamonds. Second through fourth place will be 15,000 diamonds, and fifth through eighth place will be a total of 10K. And not to mention the team that takes first
Rich
place
said,
in
"What a
this
cute
tournament,
background."
all 16 teams,
It's very pink.
total
Real.
cash
Very,
prize
very
of
pink.
$700. Like I said, today is only day 1 for the top 16 teams, and we'll be progressing each day through the week, closing out February 5th for the grand finals. So definitely root for your teams. And speaking of rooting, just excited to see what we're gonna
Win
see going
February
forward. At that
2nd.
schedule already. The Valley taking down Shadow 9.
Yeah,
On
this
to
dash
match
is
2 now,
happening in my
Team
birthday
FaZe.
week.
Now, Team
This is
FaZe
your
my
birthday
own
week?
personal team that I've been working with a long time.
No, next
so
week,
I wanna
the
see how they
7th.
kinda perform.
7th.
Idylix, a team that's been
Tuesday.
competing in the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy.
But it's
They
a
are
4-day
gonna be the ones
tourney,
up
so it'll
next,
be
and then
over
moving
before
forward,
I even-
Ackerman versus
Yeah.
Elementalist, Bloodhounds versus Prime Esports, Team Gosu up against Beat the Odds, Chubby versus Fuevo, Shinigami versus Bloodhounds Academy,
FaZe.
and Phantom Esports versus Zoomers to close out day 1. So definitely don't go anywhere. Grab some popcorn, get some drinks. We'll be right back with you guys for game 2.
I'll be right back. I need to talk to the mods real quick.
You're good. Figure out what happened
I'll
with
be
Cold
right
World.
back. Oh yeah, I think so. Cause Cold War wasn't even on the sub list, so I don't know. Hold on, let me be right.
Happened. All right, guys.
You can travel the world to find
Not the real phase. Not the real phase, though. Oh. I got a voice. I got a voiceover in this. You ready?
Because you can't know who you
Wait.
without remembering your past experience.
Hold on. This is what we have all been waiting for.
Basic is
Turning to Asia.
for
His redemption.
The BTK
K Trio
wants to
prove
M3
that 3 wasn't just a fluke.
And Hoon looking to win.
Oh, God. Oh, God, guys.
I thought living that comfort zone and then try new things was a better way for me to.
All right, what do we got next?
We're coming and we're gonna put a fight, that's for sure. I'm coming for you, info.
This is what we have all been waiting for.
Wait, so hold on. So did when did all right, hold on. We just got an announcement today at 3:43 p.m. on the NDL, or soon to be changed in name. We are reaching out to express our sincerest apologies for the inconvenience caused by the rescheduling of the league. The decision was made due to a scheduling conflict with an ACT. An official tournament MLBB are to provide a fair opportunity for all teams to participate. We've decided to extend the registration period until the conclusion of the NACT tournament. So wait, they're happening after NACT now. Okay.
All right, we got it sorted.
Wow, that's big news.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Well, so I'm thinking for NASL we'll probably change the name to, I don't know. I need to think of a whole new name. I don't know if you heard, but
NASL.
you can't use the word
Yeah.
league anymore in a lot of stuff. Which is good.
Really?
Yeah, you can't use the name league in any unofficial tournaments. Same with like championship. They're going to be introducing a lot of stuff like that. So like NDL or have to change their names right now and stuff like that. Which is normal like overseas. Like you can't even have a league format tournament. That's why all like the secondary tournaments like top clans, things like that overseas are all just brackets because MPL's the only like league, and games are allowed to do that. Like really, if Moonton wanted, they could say like no grassroots tournaments at all. They could enforce that if they wanted to, and copyright you every time or whatever. So they let you do it, but they do impose a lot of rules. And now with NACT coming and there being a lot more officialness, things happening in NA, they're starting to introduce some of these rules. So yeah. Did they say what their Did they say what their new name? Ritz, do you know what the new name of the NDL is going to be? I personally, for me, I'm thinking I kind of want to drop the NA thing. Just because I'm tired of hearing NACT, NASL, and then NDL, and all these different Ns. So I'm thinking about making something like, I don't know, the Squad C or just the SS or something like that. I don't know. But kind of like just how like overseas it's like top clans. Like they don't put like the Snapdragon series. You have like all these different things, and it's not like it doesn't matter where the event is. People figure out where it is. Just need to sweet a good name. So I don't know. But they're saying that NDL now is going to be after NACT, which may now, I don't know. I don't know what Private's plans are. I'm going to have to talk to him. Because I'm going to do something mid-year after NACT.
We shall see, we shall see.
Is Deku casting tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so the next match. Okay, it's FaZe versus Idolix. We're gonna have to see. I favor Idolix right now. Seeing them play, pretty solid team. Mage player is really good. Yeah.
The first
Okay.
ever Mobile Legends Scrim
But
Academy
FaZe is a
tournament.
squad
Closed the
ran
doors
by
for season 1
Weezy,
and opened
so
up the gates for season 2.
he got some
Right now,
pretty
we're seeing
good
a lot of
people
teams in North America
in
compete.
his
16
squad.
teams for the #1 place. All live from February 2nd through February 5th on the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy YouTube channel, with first place receiving a total cash prize of $700 US. We do have Moonton pitching in with the amazing prize pool for first place of 25,000 diamonds. Second through fourth place will get a total of 15,000 diamonds, and fifth through eighth place will get
Yeah,
a
Ritz,
total
I saw
of
the Ion thing.
10,000
I don't know.
diamonds. A little
I
bit of a
mean,
sneak peek at that bracket so far.
okay.
We've seen the Valley go up against Shadow 9 and able to take them
cool name, I
down.
guess.
Speaking of taking down, looking at the schedule, it is simple. It is a best of one.
Do you
today, as it
think
is
there will be
officially
investors that will
qualifiers,
create a
right?
boot
So
camp for
the
famous
Valley was
teams in
able to
NA?
prevail best of
I
one,
don't
and
know.
now they are on to the top 8, and now we're gonna watch FaZe go up against Idyllics. I'm excited
I don't
to
think
see
it's
what they
like
do.
I don't think
Both
it's
sides
impossible.
are
I
teams
think
that have been
one of the
competing
problems
actively
now
inside
that
the
we're
Mobile
looking
Legends
at is more of
Academy.
like
And then to move on, we'll be seeing Necroman and Elementalist, Bloodhounds, which is prime
So like for
for
example,
Team
for like
against
League
Odds,
and for
Cherry versus
Valorant,
Weibo, Shinigami versus
you have like
Bloodhounds
really big
Academy, and
people that
then
invest
Yoga
money
today.
into
Dancing
esports teams.
Esports
Like the
going up
owner of
against
the Patriots
Zoomers.
or something like
Joining
that
with me
owns the
on the
esports
desk, I
team.
have the one, the only
But like
Assassin Dave.
they have people who
I
can
like the intro.
reach
I
out to
like the
those
energy.
types of
So
people,
I
and
feel
we
like,
don't really
you know,
have that
even
in
though
between
when I look
person
at the
right
match,
now.
I
Like
wanna
we need
sit here
someone
before
that
the
can
match,
reach
but
out to
like,
some of these
Weezy is
investors.
always out of this
And
world.
until we have
It's
like
in
an
F4, there's a
agencies who
player
do
called
that type
Alien.
of stuff,
We call him out of this
it's
world
gonna be
gaming. I
tough
feel
to
like
get
you're out of the world
investors.
casting, Weezy. You're way too good.
Appreciate you, Dave. But speaking of too good, we've seen some insane games so far, especially for
FaZe,
match
King
one.
Kong,
Definitely setting
Super
the
Kyle,
bar high for
Jumo,
the
Proxy,
Valley. And now going into game
Jean
2,
Wang Du.
I think the issue was a little bit in that.
Is that how you would say it?
Not having some crowd control, some CC, some solid answers to kind of take down the Valley. And so I'm wondering what these
Wang Du?
drafts going forward for these other teams competing. They definitely have to make sure
No, is
they
it Wang
fix
Du?
their drafting
Wang
phase.
Du?
Oh, wait.
That's half the battle.
Jean
right
Wang
there, you
Du?
know? So looking at the draft so far, you are seeing Fanny be banned out by the side of FaZe. And it looks like Idyllics is going to go ahead and respond by taking out the Eve.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming out from M4, because a lot of it from M4 until now, the meta has not changed, right? The game has not changed, hasn't been a patch, hasn't
Dave's
been anything else. And we've seen M4 has demonstrated quite a bit of how to play the meta correctly, especially watch the top team from Philippines, the top team from Indonesia, the RQs, Echo. And when you watch how they play, you'll find out that in a current meta, the CC roamers, the quad control abilities having a huge impact in the entire game. Right? Whoever has a better initiation, whoever has a more decisive, more active kind of gameplay, usually take dominance in the entire game. And that's what happened in the last game, right? Valley had the engage, you have the Kadra ultimate, the divine judgment. Whereas on the other side, we don't see any CC at all. The only possible quad control I had that I can think of in my head was Lapu's ultimate, the bravest warrior, which is not really a great engage tool.
So you're gonna keep on. Sorry, Eunice. So you're gonna keep on trying to cast throughout this year.
So
Oh, yeah,
it just
it's
wasn't
definitely
more
there,
effective.
yeah.
Coming to this game,
Okay.
we're
Cool,
gonna see
cool.
something different. Right now, there's no marksman being banned, leaving both carry and 1-1 on the table. But I do want to warn, like all the viewers there, the 1-1 and the carry might seem really strong picks to a lot of people watching the entire M series, especially in the group stages. But coming out when you go further towards,
If you join NACT and stuff, you have a cam and everything like that.
Easily. If you pick the 1-1,
Of course. It's gonna be that for Mlsa
Those
soon,
really good
too.
character to
Cool.
counter 1-1, right? So same as carry. If you pick out carry, there are characters
I
that
do.
in the
You
game
know
that
what's
counter
up.
carry as well. So
I don't
there's
know.
just so many counter picks on the table.
I heard
and
that a
now
lot of the casters
teams
didn't have him yet, and that's why we weren't doing it on
really
MLSA.
prioritize the mid lane,
Yeah.
the roamers, because those are universal. Those characters have very little choices. So sometimes they're really, really universal, really, really good. So we see Farsa.
I mean, nowadays, fucking phones
I think Farsa is one of the best
have
choices.
good
For real.
cameras on them. You can just use your
Yeah,
phone if you
definitely
needed
make some
to.
great
Really.
points there. Even when I was watching like the Seabowl games, the men's division, the carry,
just gotta
right?
do
When
what
it's
you gotta do
slotted,
sometimes,
oftentimes teams are allowing it to walk because there's opportunity on the board to counter it out. I've been seeing the Lunox
Yes.
over in the gold lane, the Harith in the gold lane. To
Oh, shit, guys, sorry.
Damage and be
I'm
that
covering the
nuisance.
draft screen.
But it looks like they are going to go ahead and ban this carry out for this. But I do agree with you. The later we get inside of the bracket, the higher elo of these teams we are going to see.
That's cool though. So Eunice will be our first decent female caster.
As that's what we want to see. Teams adjust.
Oh, yeah,
to the
everybody
meta
was
and
making
find
that a
ways
huge
around it.
thing.
'Cause when you find a way to allow
Well, I mean,
the carry to walk,
it's.
you
I
open
think
up
it's
more
something that's
opportunity in your
just
bands on who you wanna
nice
stop
to have a
to,
different dimension
how
on the
to walk.
desk.
But
Like,
speaking of the draft so far,
you know?
King Kong's gonna go ahead and take this
Right.
Lapu first pick for the side of FaZe.
it adds.
Now,
It just
direct
adds more
response, you are
depth
seeing
to the
how
desk and like
slide into
voices and the
side
cast and everything to have different
Yeah, I
voices
like the
that talk and
counter pick.
everything
It's
like
really,
that.
really good. And now
Right.
for FaZe, with Lapu being picked out, this is a character that you know 100% going to go to
Ritz
EXP lane.
said, "I will
So that
sim."
already locked in
Just
one
saying.
option. And with Valentina coming out, you can see
Ritz
that
is a girl.
not taking one is
Nothing. Ritz is.
quite a smart
Ritz
choice.
is cool. She's just
Right, 'cause
joking. She
one
said, "I will sim."
as a character can be countered by Kadra if Kadra locks down the ultimate properly, and can also be
Ritz has
countered
been
by
like-
skill available on the table. And
Eunice.
if
Eunice.
you decide to
Eunice.
take out
Eunice,
the
Eunice, I
Valentine,
know.
the ultimate
I got
can
it,
be
I got
countered as
Just
well. So
at
Oh.
this point, you can
Just write it
call
down.
me Jess. That's my middle name. That's my middle
They're
name.
definitely
Just
winning the
call me
No,
Jess.
I gotta call you what everyone else is gonna call you.
Doesn't mean that FaZe is out of it, right?
Yeah, I
FaZe
mean,
Especially if we're gonna be
Yes.
casting
they have
more.
so many other choices available
I
to
guess,
them.
I guess,
right?
I
One
guess.
was-
Eunice.
Even though as a character that can be
Yes.
countered,
Hello.
it's just such
Eunice,
a strong
I
pick
got
in the
this.
meta. You can take that out and you can take some really, really strong engages, such as Chow, such as Lolita, that can do
Yeah, these are all
really
best of
well
ones right
and
now.
match with Lapu's engage as well.
This is
So
just kind of like
Brody
a
coming out
qualifying
looking really strong
team.
on the goal lane. So FaZe are already picking out all their side lanes.
Oh, but speaking of picks, Kyle's going to pick up this Hayabusa, and I'm wondering how well that'll be effective for the side of Team FaZe. Is Kaja
I know
was
Hashiro's
slot,
name.
One of those direct counters can rush up
I
on
don't
the
know what
quad
team he
shadow
played on,
and
but I know
use
the
the
name.
Divine Judgment to keep him in his place
Hashiro?
for a possible kill on that suppression.
Hashira.
And now that
It's an
is
A at the
definitely
end,
gonna be
isn't
one
it?
of the things the side of FaZe has to look out for.
Yeah, it's
and
Hashira,
that's
yeah.
going to solidify that Kaja for the side of Idyllics being a key role for this match.
Yeah, but Kaja can only use all on one person. So it is only
Forget
gonna
who he
come
played
down to
with, but the
who's
name is
can
super
play
familiar.
more aggressive. Kaja is a really good pick, but we see also seen on the world stage.
Bro, why do
Kaja
keep
is
people giving
not
up to Kaja?
a must prioritize pick
No
because this
idea.
character can only ult one target.
And now,
if
like,
you're
they didn't
not
just, like, give it up. They
always
gave
even
it up for
targeting the
Lapu.
right,
And, like, don't get me
you
wrong,
know,
Lapu's a
character
great
on the
EXP laner.
opposition side,
but-
you actually put yourself in a corner, right? Because if you ult the
Ooh,
front line, ult the
Khalid.
tank, then you really don't have much CC left.
It's my
Or if
main,
you
yo.
really get engaged by someone like a Chow or a Lolita, then the entire side of your opposition can just dive onto you and just wipe out your entire team. So it all comes down to which roamer plays more decisive and which team is more synergized. Now, speaking of synergy, we have the very rarely seen actually. Can't think of this guy's name
Khalid?
again.
Yeah, we got the Khalid. I
Khalid.
know you barely ever see him. You barely see him.
Yes, we barely see Khalid. Sorry, Khalid is actually a really popular pick. It counters Joy on the EXP lane. It does really, really well as a counter pick. But this pick is coming out very early, and it surprises me. I don't know how Khalid do against Lapu. I know in the early game, Lapu does not have any CC, which means
Khalid
can
wins
really
before
well
level
just
4,
trade
but then
HP,
after
and
that,
the
it's
skill to return
mechanical.
all the trade back. So it seems like a decent pick, but it really have to come down to who does the micro better, who does the macro
Yeah,
better
micro.
for the EXP laner.
They
If
definitely
Khalid
make a
can
great
bait
point.
out
Khalid
the
not
stun
something you
from the
typically
bravest
see,
fighter
and
and
wondering
then
how
use
it's
his
gonna play
second
out.
skill to
Definitely keep
restore
our eyes
health,
on
then he's
Hashira.
good.
One
But
thing Khalid
if
does
Lapu
have, right,
catches
is
him
that,
with the stun and
Sam,
stops
he'll be
his
able to
second
heal
skill,
himself
then
up when
Khalid's
things
dead.
get a little tricky, and he does have that AoE damage, and then stacked up with that execute. So you're going to expect him to be a little bit more aggressive as we do, go throughout today's matches. And this is
What do you
gonna be
play?
A Lapu
Eunice?
up against a Khalid. Lapu, who does have a little bit of a
What role?
stun,
Yeah.
kind of stop him when he does reach.
Oh, I'm a
not knock-up,
multi-role.
So I'm wondering exactly how this will
Yeah,
play
but what do you
out.
like to play?
But looking at the ban so far, right? You are seeing this Lunox
Major
take
If
out
marksman.
the
you
Walmart
had
off
to
the
play
boost. But
one
once the
role
side
for the
of
rest of your
Idyllics
life,
needs
what
a
would it
late
be?
game damage dealer. They need somebody to close this out, and whoever they
I do
pick has to be
mage.
able to solidify
Mage?
themselves up against Jim
Yeah.
on this Brody.
Yeah, there's so many different choices on the table. Yes, Brody can be a lane bully,
sometimes marks
but
can
the
be a
one
little too
way
stressful.
that counter lane bully is really
Yeah, a lot of
well
pressure.
is your mid-lane rotation. If you're able to win in
Yeah,
the lane
but,
and
like, with
thinking
mage, you
about
kinda have the
what
help from
Idyllics
the
have right now,
roam,
they have
so, like,
Kaja and
you're
Valentina.
kinda big
If they
chilling,
use
so.
their skills
Yeah.
together, they can
Okay.
shove the lane almost instantaneously and roam to the goal lane. Because when Brody plays really aggressive, sometimes you can be out of the line just a little bit, right? If you're on the other side, if you're on the side closer to the side of Idyllics, they can punish you really well, right? That gives more room for the roamers, for the Kaja, for the Valentine, roam to your lane, actually give them more room to take you down. So it can be good, it can be bad. It all depends on how Idyllics take this lane, right? Take this map and really execute it. So there are so many marksmen on the
I'm gonna
table.
answer a
I know
call right
no one
real
just
quick.
being
I'll be right
banged
back.
away,
You're good.
From the side of FaZe, but look at all the options they have, right? They still have Beatrix, who can be really, really strong late game, who can one-shot Lapu, Lapu jumps in, and they still have someone that can kind of do okay against. I mean, there are not too many choices that can do okay
Hi,
against
Eunice. Are you
Hayabusa. So
friends with
against-
Grace Plays
if
and
they
Panda?
really
She's
wanna
taking a
pick
call real
marksman,
quick.
It feels like Claude and Beatrix might be their best choice.
Yeah, I definitely agree with
But I'll
that.
ask her
Claude is a solid
after.
Answer, not only with the late game damage, but he has the mobility to escape those tricky situations. You're gonna have to watch out on Super Kyle for this Hayabusa, who's gonna primarily focus on the gold lane, get that gank, the easy shadow kill going in for a possible kill, but right on the mark, like you mentioned, it was either gonna be
Honestly,
Claude or
guys,
Beatrix.
in the
Looks
chat, you
like
know, it was
Faith is
probably the
gonna
most
go
like
with
surprising
Beatrix. Now, looking at the side
meta
of
pick
FaZe,
throughout
only
all
have
of
two
them
picks
four.
left. We haven't seen a roam for their side yet, but
Beatrix.
right now we're kind of anticipating
And like even
Idyllics
for a lot of the
with
casters, a
Kaja
lot of us
in
thought that
roam
like she
position.
was
So
gonna be
definitely
iffy,
can go for a little
and
bit of
we
good
didn't see her like
CC, maybe
anywhere in the
you
group
don't
stage
pick
at
them. You
all.
gotta be careful who you pick
And
on
then
tables.
during the
One thing that
knockout
is on the
stage,
table
she
for
just
Idyllics
started
is
coming in
this
and was hitting
Valentine,
hard.
who's
And
gonna
like once
benefit
again,
with that
Beatrix
IMU
just
to pretty much steal
dominates in the
anybody's
gold
ultimate
lane.
of her choice, and you definitely don't wanna
Other
give
than
her too
carry,
much
like it's
time
carry, then
inside these
Beatrix, and then
skirmishes.
whoever else.
Yeah,
But like
that was
it
probably
was
the best bet. If they
And
had
another
Claude,
interesting
they
thing was
focus
Wan
on
Wan
the
got
high
banned
skill mechanics, right?
consistently,
Requirement.
but had like a
You have to
terrible
be
win
good.
rate.
The
Like every
character
time
has
she
to
did
play
get
really
picked, I think she
aggressive.
lost.
You have to know how to use the flicker in different scenarios, and not too many people are comfortable doing that. And sure enough, we have the Kufra coming out. Kufra can also be a pretty decent choice Because Kufa's ultimate, if you call
Mage gold
it
lane
with Valentina,
with
it's
some
not gonna
picks.
be
I
that
mean,
effective.
I'm it's back,
The thing that
but it's
worries
not
me the most
like
is
there's
Gabe's
a
mid lane. It seems
plethora
like
of
they're
picks you can
losing
put
out
there.
a
It's
lot
like
of early
Lunox
game
and
mid lane rotations.
Lunox and
Like,
Harith. Like
Brody
who
is
else are
okay,
you really
Poise
shoving
okay
into the
on
gold
the
lane?
side lanes, but if they lose out mid lane, if Kaja and Valentina did what we talked about just now,
Alright, I'm back.
with the ship
Ooh,
lane and
comments
hold
for me.
towards
Let's
either
see.
side lane, it can open up a lot of
Are you friends with
advantages
Are
Grace
you
Plays and
friends with
Panda?
right?
Grace Plays and
Early
Panda?
game lane,
I am really good friends with
inside the lane,
Panda. I don't really talk too much with Grace. I kind of have to meet her personally. I haven't done that yet, but Panda, yes, I do. I do talk with her a lot.
Grace doesn't really like jump into like I don't think like really like Grace does a lot of work behind the scenes, but isn't like super like heavily into the community. I would say.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
Jonah on Kaja, Jaya on Val. Oh, Val. Oh, she's a one trick Val. Oh my God. He's on Leo.
On this
Sheesh.
You think FaZe gonna lose here?
I mean, everyone on the Idyllic side, they're on their mains.
Yeah.
That's their main heroes.
And it's
Number
a
one
really
main heroes.
good comp.
So he is gonna have a little bit of a slower time revving up, and he is kind of paired up against this Valentina, who can kind of take advantage of the early game. And I'm possibly thinking one of the game plans with the Sicilian is not to allow a mage that Valentina can profit on.
I don't like
but
the
with
Sicilian.
That mage that they slotted Sicilian, it's gonna require
I don't
them to play
either.
a little bit safer and wait for that late game. But if they can make it to the late game, you do
Like
have
every once in a
Sicilian
while, it like
saving
peeks his
clause.
head,
You can
and
stop
like
the
a
lead,
couple
especially
teams
when he
pull
has
it
a guy like
off,
Sand
and then
Guard
like you
to be able
see
to
some
heal
teams
himself
trying to
up.
use it, but
And
it's
that
just
is a
consistently is
Honestly.
garbage. I feel.
Hey Trex, your live stream
Yeah.
for the Scrim Academy is delayed. I'm already in Battlefield.
I'm in Battlefield too. I'm watching it on the MLSA. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
like
but they already started blue buff and they're moving now.
Yeah, I'm on. So oh, you mean like you're ahead of me right now?
Yeah.
So I'm at 30 seconds when I'm watching. 32, 33, 34, 35.
I'm at 40, 41.
So you're like 2
Two.
seconds ahead of me. 1 second.
Yeah. Is Panda still playing? I heard Panda's one. Yeah. Actually, best player right now is in a squad with Panda and Memento and them.
Oh, so there it is. There's the leak that she didn't want to talk about.
No. I mean, it's known. Everyone knows.
Well,
That's their
early,
main
I'm
five.
just
Their main
joking because
five is-
earlier when I asked about best player, you're like, no, I can't really say what's going on with
I'm
best
talking
player.
about like scrims and that type of stuff. With this, like lineups, I can talk about. Best player is currently in a squad called Black Odyssey, I think, with Panda, Memento. Best player, Jay Meister and 369. Or Shaduk. It's one of those. Or Dizzy. So they have a lot of subs. So it's a pretty stacked team.
2 minutes closing in. It seemed like Idyllic's having the lane power on the top side, and the bottom side, they're doing pretty okay as well. This is a really good sign for the side of Idyllic's, because if Khalid...
What teams do you think make it to NACT?
A lot of pressure. I don't see any CC so far that can put this Khalid away. Oh, but a
Shit.
nice rotation here from
Wow.
FaZe. It seemed like now
Let's see. Let me pull up the bracket again, because
Like,
So
but
I'm
what I'm
guessing-
saying, like any teams that you think are like, so like for me, I think like the Valley, right, for NACT, like because it's gonna be league format, right? So like,
Valley, Idyllics, Ackerman, I'd say Bloodhounds.
no, I'm talking NACT, like later in the
Oh,
year.
NACT
Yeah,
Valley,
NACT.
sure. Zoomers will probably be up there. Oh wow. Oh,
Hold on.
damn.
Oh,
Oh, whoa. Dude,
Nice
that
snipe,
Khalid
nice
is
snipe.
bad.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Khalid early game is scary.
Opening up the opportunity for Idyllics to take this turtle with no contest.
nice rotation from FaZe over there.
Khalid probably has like honestly, like first 4 or 5 levels. Khalid probably has the most damage off of one skill. Like his first
Oh,
skill,
yeah.
if he hits you with all 3, like any hero in the game, he's taking down to like 40%, 30% health. Like any hero in the game, he's taking you down to like under half health in the first 4 minutes.
There's a team called FaZe. This is so hard for me because This two-word
It's just when
pronunciation is
Dyroth became
English
popular and a lot of
sounds
other
but
CC
anyways,
heroes became
but nice-
popular, like
nice
he's just
insight
kind of
from
easily countered if
Idolix.
he's picked
You know,
early on,
even
so he
though early
just
game,
falls off.
early on off the
And then his late
selection,
game's
Kari was
trash.
finding the aggression. They're going in first, and Simulapu was the Kufra was level 4, so he was doing. They were setting up properly. But
Faith rotated
unfortunately,
all the way up
Kufra
for that
did
turtle
end up
too.
Missing sorry, Labo actually did not missing everything. Speaking of missing, here we go.
Nice
You
ult.
see the tire straight into the wall, and now Jam gonna pick up
Oh,
a kill.
no.
Nice
First
pick
now,
from
big
Jem.
Brody, but look
Oh!
at the stun into the wall. You
Nope.
are gonna see Leomore pick up the kill as a response. Taking down the mark of the
Nice.
super car going in with Luigi Shadow.
Yeah,
He'll
but
take
they
down
fucking
Cosmo.
lose
Double
so
kill picked
much
up
for
by
that.
Leomore. Takes down Kyle, getting a
Nice.
triple for the side of Idyllics, now leading on the scoreboard 7-2-3.
Skin
Triple
buff?
Leomord
kill for
scary.
Leomord.
Skin diff? What's going
Yeah,
on?
that's 5-0.
Seems pretty good. And by the
That's
way,
GG's.
for the first turtle fight, back to
Wow,
my
you're really
point, right?
behind me,
Even
though.
though that Team
I'm
Fate
already
I'm
is
at
at
I'm at
410.
I'm at
it does seem
412
like
now.
they're lacking damage, right? Like their entire
Oh, no, I'm
team's
at
early game
413.
The
damage
thing that's
Before
streaming on my
410.
stream is
slower
delayed.
from Hayabusa. Hayabusa
But what I'm
really-
watching
no
is like
wonder.
so they hear us
So
like
far,
a few
either for the
seconds
lanes or
after,
not
like
having-
10
not
seconds
really
after.
winning
Mm.
and not really having
Yeah.
too much pressure, the Hayabusa was not able to really snowball into anything. So he's not able to do too
Let's
much.
see,
And
how
you
much
know
is the
pulse
delay
request
right now?
coming in,
Fanny,
from
not
the
Panda,
side
by
of
the way.
Idyllics.
What?
It's like a
Actually,
4-second
from
delay.
FaZe. But coming back to what
Because
we're
when I
talking
see
about,
best player use
even
Panda,
though
which
with the early
use
game
Fanny, which is
setup, with early
OP.
progression on the side lane,
I can't remember.
it
Oh
just
yeah,
feel like
Panda's a
with
good
the
Fanny too.
weaker mid lane, and that's one of the reasons why Sicilian is
Pause.
not a prior
Pause
pick in
meta.
mid lane, right? Because mid lane rotation is
They asked
so
for a pause.
important in early
I think
game
someone's
advantage.
lagging.
So far,
Yeah.
if you really want to pick a poke
Welcome to
mage, you
NA.
could have gone for Xavier with a longer range, but Sicilian needs that 13 minutes, needs that like 3-4 core item just to start being impactful in the game.
Yeah, definitely need to be impactful. As right now, Idyllics leading the way for the early game, already 7-3, up by 4 kills.
What's going on with the
up
Simpsons,
by
man?
3,000 gold, and this Khalid came online nice. and
Not too
early,
sure
right?
about
Picked up
Simpsons.
2 kills, and you have to watch out for
I haven't
that,
heard
but it
anything
doesn't
from
stop
them.
there. Leomord in the jungler, in that jungle position, currently 5-0-1, just kind of having an easier time picking up these objectives with the synergized rotations of his team. And we are seeing Hayabusa kind of have a hard time finding some pickoffs right now as we are 4 minutes
Honestly,
into the
I'm a
game.
fan of the
Idyllics
Simpsons just
already
because I've
looking
known them for a
very
while.
strong, but ladies and
And I
gentlemen,
watched them
looks
from
like
being like a
technical
mediocre
pause
team
has
to an
finally been
actually like
resolved, and we are
top
jumping
4
right
team.
back into the land of the dawn to see Team FaZe go up against Idyllics for game 2.
Nice. We're taking a look at the items right here. Before the items,
Oh, you are seeing a rush.
Oh, that's it.
Fantasy
GG's.
gonna go ahead and pick up a kill. Take
Another
down
kill.
Juno 4, man.
6-0.
Of Idyllics to help assist with that. And now Super
I
Proxy on the
really
Sicilian,
don't
not
like
enough
the
damage
the
to see. It's gonna
Sicilian.
take some time to
No.
rev up. And that is another kill for the side of Idyllics. Now
Especially like
3.
you just got, especially once the Leomord locks in, like you just have this super early aggressive team on Idyllics, and then they even have late game potential with the Beatrix and the Valentina. But like, and then you look at FaZe, and like they're just so vulnerable to a Leomord right now. They're just so vulnerable to anything that
Yeah.
Idyllics wants to come into their jungle. Like, and they have no answer, right?
No. And Sicilian stacks way too late, so like they
Farza
need
would've
the
probably
damage
been
early
better.
game right now.
Early game rotation and losing the goal play is such a big
Kagura.
loss for
Kagura could have been better. Anything, honestly. Anything with like decent early game damage and possible CC.
Honestly, Louis wouldn't be bad here too.
They can initiate better. They can.
It could have
But
been a. It could
Louis-
have been a pick.
Louis, you need to be really careful with your position
Should
you're
I say
playing
Louis
Louis.
put FaZe on a leash, right? Wherever they go, FaZe have to play reactionary, and that's not very good going into the Mobile Legend game in the current meta.
Yeah, you are seeing a little bit of
Damn, this
engagement
Khalid's
already. Hashra
smacking.
rushing in, doing some damage
Apu.
inside of that tier 1 turret, showing the power of that Khalid. Not your traditional pick you see, but he's definitely playing him to the best of his ability right now. Already leading in the kills for the XP lane. But speaking of leading, you are seeing Idyllics contest and go ahead and steal that blue buff for the side of FaZe. And now gonna go ahead and take some additional farm, but Kyle's gonna go ahead and use that retribution to pick up that creep.
Good
Yeah,
rotation.
getting less and less farm. So this is. I'm really liking the rotation from Idyllics, right? They're rotating really, really well. They're making things happen. They understand that they have the early game advantage,
Yeah,
so they are
good
extending that
rotations.
into more aggression, more rotation.
Yo.
into the jungle, and that's how you take early game objectives, right? That's how you
Body
turn 1,000
bagging.
gold into 2,000 golds. Here we go, bottom side.
You see the divine judgment
Oh,
going in,
God.
and they are seeing the momentum
Wang
over there
Do.
by this Leomore to pick up that kill, and that is the marksman down for the side of
Yeah,
FaZe.
there's no answer.
Nobody there to kind of
GG's.
contest. You are seeing Hayabusa waiting it out. Namir's passing going
A lot of these matches I think are going to be like this, except for our match. Beat the odds.
Oh yeah, our match is gonna be really
I
intense.
wish it was the best of 3.
But it looks like they're going to allow the minions to crash in, and this is going to open up the opportunity for Faith to close in on that tier 1 turret.
I don't know. It could still end up just being like a slaughter right now in like the meta without like in a best of 1. So easy for even 2 really good teams, one of them just to steamroll.
Sanguine Claws for a little bit of that group CC pulls in majority of the team by Idyllic, but Raina's Empathy is going to take down Jumo.
The snipe! Holy crap.
Tier 2 turret for the mid lane.
Nice snipe from Beatrix from Faith over there. Really good job. And nice defense from Proxy, Super Proxy. It seems like this game has to go to at least like 15 minutes, right? In order for FaZe to have a chance.
Is this FaZe the FaZe clan? No, this FaZe is not the FaZe clan.
Namely Super Proxy on the Sicilian. It's all a matter of how many stacks he has coming into 15 minutes. So far, Hayabusa is not going to be any more relative than a super minion, to be honest, right? Hayabusa have to be mainly just split pushing, going to the late game. He can't find any kills. Everybody's tanky, and here we go, mid lane.
Already seen Jumo rush in, get a knock up, Tyrus Rage into the turret, but down goes to tier 1, and that is FaZe, who did lose that turret. Phantom C going in, but bursted down by Jumo on this Cooper. Fight not over, though. Super
Slow down,
Cooper.
guys. Slow down, guys.
Not done there. Valentine in a tricky situation, trying to get away, hits the speed
Don't get too
boost,
crazy.
but you are seeing Hayabusa try and rush in Justice Blades, not able to connect, and Gia is
Ooh.
going to go ahead and slide out of there.
They
And
lose
not
another
only that,
tower,
No
though.
FaZe is gonna
way.
pick up the tier 2 turret for the top side.
Wow, what a counter clash from FaZe. Really good job, really decisive there. Initially, it seems like it was kind of like lackluster, but after the tower was taken down, it seemed like the entire side of FaZe collapsed, and they did a really good job, definitely making up the goal deficit over there. I couldn't believe how Gia is able to run away. Now, even though with the teamfight win, Beatrix was able to take a tier 2 tower on the top side. And that's gonna
Pamuski,
open up
what's
the
up?
damage even
We're just
further.
watching
Items right now.
the Valentine dash.
Beatrix with about 300 to 400 gold deficit in the early game now is coming to a 700 gold ahead individually compared to his counterpart. Now, sitting at close to 7,000 gold compared to 6,100 on Brody. Already finished 2 core items going to the third, Hunter Strike, it seems like. So this guy's gonna hurt. Really hurt. Speaking of hurt, here we go.
I don't know, I feel like even if FaZe like bought time here, I don't think they really have an answer to the
We
competition
snowballed
right
too
now.
much. Yeah, they snowballed too much. But the thing is, like, the only way like FaZe can even win at this point is if Sicilian's mad fed at this point. But
What I'm
I mean,
interested in,
I feel like even then
Sicilian
though,
hasn't even
like
been
let's
able
say
to
like this
control.
went to like 20 minutes,
Shira's
like
gonna run away.
there's just with the Kaja and everything, like I just feel like
Very
it's
interested in
they can
seeing
catch
what
like it's
Super
I don't know.
Proxy
I feel like
building
FaZe
right
is
now,
kind of
'cause
like
where
up
he
tier.
is in the power spike is gonna
Like,
be
they would just need like
deciding, how
they would
far
need a
are
bunch
to
of
the game,
time,
right? So right now I
and
wanna
Super
see 2
Proxy would have
items.
to play
Like, Sicilian
perfectly
is like
on
3
the
items
Sicilian
just to be
because like
relevant.
one
Oh, yeah.
misstep
Right now,
and he's
working on
fucking
a third.
he's
And
out,
I don't
and
know
then
what
there's
he's
nothing
working
else
on,
anyone
because
else can
third
do.
item can turn to a lot of things. This is a small component, a universal component for Sicilian.
they
for
should
any
give the
mages,
minions
any mage
Sicilian, bro.
items,
Oh
right?
my
This can
goodness.
turn to a very well
Bro, let Sicilian smack the minions.
magic penetration item, right? Or sometime like a even a more magic damage or holy crystal even. So
Yo,
all of those are
Khalid is
possible, or even
fat.
Something like bit of crunching. So
Khalid is
Thick right
fat.
now.
It depends on what he
He
needs to do,
is. He's
right? You see
fat.
even with all the engagements,
Shit,
Sicilian
fucking
is still
Oracle with
missing a lot of
Dreadnought
damage. Oh,
with
speaking of
Sea of
damage,
Help.
here we go.
Ooh!
The best feats activated by Sicilian.
Good
25
ult.
memories from Brody, and Lapu Lapu
Kyle
rushing
gets
with the
away.
baseline.
Faith
Fight
goes
back.
Kyle
down.
does
Good
no-
find.
But look at the tier 2 turret. Immobilized. Down goes Hashira into the hands of Sicilian. But they are going to pick up kills. Jay takes down King Kong. 3v1 situation.
FaZe.
towards the mid river. And that is a 1-for-2 trade. FaZe
I think
leading in
Idyllics
terms
are
of
getting a
kills,
little
but
too
Lord slowly making his way to the inhibitor for the top side.
I know they got a lead, but they got to be
Wow.
careful.
Props to King Kong. When the team needed him the most, he stepped up. You know, I like this type of players, right? You finding the right flanks, finding the right target.
What does his IGN mean?
And distracting the entire
Someone said
team,
Leo
which
Mord's
bought the entire side of FaZe
IGN is
so
something
much
in
room to
Filipino.
find this defense. And when you
I
find
do not
more
know.
successful
I am
defense,
not
that just means
Filipino
more
myself.
opportunities for them to
Let's
get to the
Google
late
it.
game for Sicilian to come
Yeah.
online. And
I'm
Zalman
Korean,
gets
so I don't
more
know.
and more into the late game. When you finish the full
Yeah.
items, he's gonna pose a bigger threat towards the back line. So especially towards someone like the Beatrix. Like take a Lapu's item, you have 2 damage items already. Coming to the third, he's building full damage right now. I like that thinking process. A lot of people actually think, okay, if you're building full damage at this point, if you're losing, like, why should you build full damage? It's actually reversed exactly how it's supposed to work. When you're behind, it's supposed to build full damage. And if you're so ahead, building tank is not going to help you survive.
Do you want to know what it
If you
means?
build full damage, it actually gives you more of a chance to find a
Means,
flank
are you
and a
moaning?
turnaround.
Question
So
mark?
look at
Or
how
are you still
Oh my
moaning?
god.
this comp
Oh
really
my
is,
god.
right?
Oh
1
my-
4, skill 2, and it stays alive. Here comes Conceal though.
Concealed popped by Alex?
Oh, that was a
His
good pick.
player started playing. Guess not.
Pick up the kill, take down King Kong, but it does not
Oh
stop
my
there.
god.
Jumo is gonna go ahead and try and stop this Leomord, but you are seeing Beatrix pick up a kill and take down Faith over there on the top side. Actually, that was Hayabusa taking down the Beatrix on the top side. Tyrant's Rage going in, quad shadow by Hayabusa. Super Kyle trying to get a possible
Oh,
pick up.
Kufa.
Kufa rushing in for the knockup, but it is not
Ooh.
over as Leomord rushes in, takes down Jumo. And a little bit of
Ooh,
terrifying
nice counter sets.
1v3 is gonna get taken down. And that is a double kill picked up by Khalid, only leaving Super Kyle by himself as 4 members fell from that engagement for the side of FaZe to only 1 on the side of
Wow.
Idyllics.
Wow, it seems like, I guess everybody from Team FaZe is doing their best, right? Kufa is finding really good engages, and it's just like right now it's still not yet at their power spike. And a really good job for FaZe where they're finding a split push, even though he died by what cost, right? He finding the trade under the top high ground tower, and I think that's a really worthy trade. If you're able to trade yourself like solo split push and taking on the high ground tower, at distracting 2 opposing team enemies, team members, right?
2 more
FaZe
games
have
after
to
this
defend
until our
Hayabusa
games.
as well as Sicily need to find the defense.
Correct.
And just to take that guy down. Now with the next lore coming up, they already have 6,000 gold, 7,000 gold lead at this point. It's 30 minutes into the game, so it's well over 500 gold per minute. Let's take a look at all the items right now. It's Leomord at level 15, A1 and 5, compared to Hayabusa level 14 at 3, 2, and 3. Let's take a look at total gold. It's 11,000 versus 84, 2,500 gold ahead. Leomord is almost fully built, compared to Hayabusa sitting merely at 3 items. And now Sicilian does finish the Malefic Roar, not Malefic Roar, the brain fart one more time. The magic penetration item.
Divine Glaive.
So Divine Glaive. So he's gonna find a lot of damage right now, right? See, last item it seemed like he's going for I think he's going for the Ice Queen one for the slow, the 5th item. You know, this is gonna be a really good item, but again, he's only have 8,000 gold. He barely has the 4th item, so I think this need to go another 5 minutes. But Lord coming in, it seems like the chances just sliding off from team side of FaZe.
Yeah, definitely in a hard situation, but down goes the Lord, but Faith able to take the inhibitor, opening up the map even more for an opportunity for Idyllic to try and close this out. But did they overstay their welcome? Jay gonna go ahead and take down Jim. That is a marksman for the side of FaZe.
Oh my god.
Take down King Kong. Down goes Lapu Lapu and getting a double, taking out Jumo, leaving only Super Kyle and Proxy to fend off these minions. And you are gonna see the Ouija Shadow Kill go in, and the minions have been cleared. But ladies and gentlemen, Idyllic is gonna burst down the Nexus and take match 2.
GG's.
What a beautiful job there by Sicilian, should I say. They tried their best, but again, the game didn't last until 15 minutes. Whew, missing 20 seconds there. He got his 4th item. And this is the thing about picking Sicilian.
God.
So
Yeah, that draft was not in favor.
Right?
Yeah, the draft just, I just don't like the Sicilian pick. They lost mid lane trade, and starting from there, it just snowballed.
In a lot of cases. And this is a good example. King Kong, I think, played really well in this entire match, but that's not able to translate into more advantage for their side, because in mid lane, every time they rotated, they're not able to find any more damages. Even with beautiful sync, was Kufra's Tyrant's Rage, was Kufra's entire combo into Sicilian's damage. Still wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? Like, that's why Farsa is so popular. If you want to scale, Farsa can scale even harder, has more mobility early game, and it obviously have a lot more poke. So coming out with Sicilian, who has so much restraint.
Valentina is a power spike as soon as she hits level 4.
Really, really
like
hard. And then obviously coming out from the entire side, from FaZe, he's still, from Super Proxy, he still did a really good job. Did almost 40% damage. And let's take a look at
I do
Valentina.
not.
More of a team fight, more of a team player, right? Only 18%, whereas the main damage.
I have
himself
Instagram though, but that's about
actually
it.
Came out from Leomord with 35%. So it's more of a.
She does not have a
Valentina
YouTube channel.
in
Sorry,
this
guys.
game and the Conj is more of a tool, right?
She has an Instagram, though.
Help the team in every team fight. So that's something that you want to think
Is
about.
it Eunice? Eunice?
In the middle position.
It's Eunice. Here, I'll just write it in the chat.
Mainly the Eves, mainly the Farsa. And that's something going forward FaZe can consider.
That's my
Definitely going
Instagram.
forward, you are seeing Idyllics prevail and an insane gameplay. Definitely able to close it out through each phase of the match and then closing it out, taking down, speaking of phase, team phase, to be able to move on to the top 8. And that is only match 2, ladies and gentlemen, as we have so many teams competing currently for the Mobile Legends Valentine Dash. That's right, the first official
Pretty
Mobile
pink
Legends
background.
Academy
Pretty
tournament.
pink.
So
We
pink.
do have Moonton
Pretty pink.
So pink.
Pretty pink. And they just hat slot the Mia and the what is that?
Yeah.
Is that Zilong or Zilong or
Alucard.
Alucard?
Alucard.
Ugh.
So cringe.
They really had to slot those two. Like, where's
Who
the
made this
Kufra and
banner?
the
Who do I
Esmeralda?
complain to
Where is
about
the?
this?
Where are those? Like, on.
February 5th
Yeah,
in the
they went
grand final,
full.
so definitely stay tuned.
You know
Yeah,
how nice
full
it would be
pink.
if they did
We did see Team Valley,
Kufra's
the Valley
Valentine
take
skin
down
and
Shadow Nine,
Esmeralda's
now
Valentine
we've
skin
also
is
seen
so
the
sexy.
side of FaZe go down to
The Kufra and
Idyllics as
who
we
is it?
do
The
embark
Esmeralda?
into
Yeah,
this
yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
He's got
Next
like
on the list,
they're
we
like
have
got gun.
Academy
They're like
up against
gun
Elementalists
people.
for
They're like
match 3.
what's it called?
Next will be Bloodhounds versus Prime
Like
Esports, and
70s
Team
kinda.
Gosu up against
or
Big
Yeah, that's what I'm
40s
saying. Like, why did they
fucking
put Mia like that?
Bonnie and Clyde
Like,
vibes.
we are going to be
Yeah.
seeing Anthony Esports going up against Zoomers. So definitely enjoy you guys spending your time with us today, as this is our first official event. And hopefully you're enjoying the show as much as these teams are enjoying competing for these amazing prize pools. But don't go anywhere, as we will be slowly embarking for match 3 to see 2 more amazing teams in North America claim their spot for a possible top 8 position.
Oh. Next match, Ackerman. Yeah, I'm excited to see them play. I haven't gotten to see like any of the teams play recently because I've been gone and shit.
Mhm.
So it's nice to see all the old faces play again.
You can travel the world to find yourself.
Look at Eunice with the cross arms, looking all serious on her picture. Like, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. And you got Wheezy
Dude,
looking
I
like he's
sent
about to knock on
Wheezy-
your door and sell you a Bible.
Bro,
Coach Deku looking like looking like a professor.
For his redemption.
no, I sent Deku 2 face shot pictures, and he just chose that one.
M3 wasn't just a fluke. And Own looking
Shake,
with
what's
that
up? Welcome, welcome.
I got basically kicked. But they still
Members in the house.
I don't know, for pursuing my dream. I thought living that comfort
Coach
zone,
Deku looks like a pastor in a church.
trying new things was a better way for me to pursue the dream. We're coming.
Man said a pastor.
He's a
I'm
reformed
fucking dead.
man. No, Wheezy's the pastor. Coach Deku joined the church. Eunice doesn't want to be at the church.
This is what we have all been waiting for.
You push us. We push you back. You respect us. We respect you back. You doubt us. We will bleed to prove you wrong.
Everything on the line right here.
I'm
right
nervous. Oh wait,
now.
is this? No, Ken's playing tonight. Ken's one of my viewers. He's on the Bloodhounds Academy team.
Wait, what?
Ken Konecki, he's in my chat. He's a cool guy. He's playing on Bloodhounds Academy. So he's
Oh.
playing tonight. We're casting his
Nice,
game.
nice, nice.
So if he
Good
plays
luck
like
to
shit,
you.
we're gonna really thrash him.
Good luck to you.
And if his team wins, he has to go against the Valley next round.
Hold on, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Be right back.
You're good. Yeah, they're always mean on the battlefield. Good news though, they can't physically hurt you. Yeah, the Valley's not real. They can't hurt you. Oh shit, I'm gonna get copyrighted. God damn it. We're just gonna turn off monetization on this stream. Yeah. So, fun story, guys. Story time. After M4, after the grand finals, there was a big after party, right? Like for all of the casters and all of the higher ups and Moonton and stuff and all of the production team. Players weren't really allowed there. It was more of like all the production side of things. And they had this live band there. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. They had an open bar. I didn't drink, but everyone else did and stuff. And they had this really good live band, and we were all partying and stuff. And like whenever the band would take a break, we would play song. We'd play music. We'd tell the DJ what we wanted to play. And Mirko, like people are like grabbing the microphone and singing and rapping and like doing karaoke and stuff. And Leo sings this Filipino love song or something, and all this stuff like that. And then Mirko goes, "Play the M4 theme song." And everybody's like, "No, we've been listening to it several times a day, every fucking day." But somehow Mirko gets it played, and me and him were like rapping the song and stuff. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Fun story. But yeah, like the moment he was like, play We Are Strong, or whatever the name of the song is again, Touch the Sky. And everyone there was like, "No, please God, no." I have a video of Dave singing on stage with the band. Hold on. Let me see if you guys can see it. It's a very small clip, but it's a video of Dave. Hold on. Let me make my camera bigger. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram.
You can travel the world to find yourself.
No, you can't really see it because the light's shitty.
But that journey must start at home.
Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Because you can't know who you are
Can't see it.
without remembering your past experiences.
Basic is returning to
All we know is he was definitely singing. That's all I can tell you.
redemption. The BTK trio wants to prove M3 wasn't just a fluke, and Hoon looking to win back his fans.
I got basically kicked, but they still call me traitor for, I don't know, for pursuing my dream. I thought living that comfort zone.
So, like, where did they... Here's the thing, though.
Better way for me to pursue the win. We're coming. And
Did they post it here in registry?
That's for sure. I'm coming for you, M4.
This
North
is what
America's getting
we have
crazy, guys.
all been waiting for.
Oh, fun fact, though, guys. I actually have some really cool news. I have some really cool news.
Respect you back.
I got my first gig. My first casting gig, like, on my own. And it's not an official Moonton event. It is going to be for Mobile Legends. But I got my first casting gig that I'm going to get paid for. Like, and I know I've had casting gigs, but it's kind of different. Like, this is kind of different. Because I, like, reached out and sent out emails and, like, resumes and stuff like that. And, like, found the things myself. I got a gig for this. I don't think I can name the event yet. But I will. I can't show it to you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah. But yeah, I got my first gig.
Here comes the valley.
I'll let you guys know once. It's gonna be on March 16th and 17th, or March 18th and 19th, or something like that. Let me check. But yeah, I got my first gig, guys. Myself, like not like Moonton or anything like that. Like I reached out to this event myself, and they wanted me to do it, so I'm really happy about it. It's pretty hype. It is on the 18th and 19th of March. Yeah, Dino's in the chat, yo. 18th and 19th of March, and it's gonna be it's an overseas event, so it's gonna be like middle of the night. I think it's running from like 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. or something like that. I was just telling them, Eunice, that I got my first gig, like myself. That's a non-Moonton official event. Yeah, I reached out to this event, and I was able to secure, like, I know I've had lots of gigs, and like I did M4, but like I've always been like invited to that. I've never like grinded and looked and sent out resumes and stuff, and I was able to get my own gig. So it was really cool. It was
Right.
It was, I don't know, it's something I'm trying to do more this year now that I have like a decent resume. So, and I was like worried it was going to be a pain and stuff, and I was able to secure one already, so I was pretty happy about it. It's a nice stepping stone.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I'm hype. You can't say what it is yet, but I'll give you guys info on it once they publicly announce it and stuff like that.
Definitely do.
I'm trying to reach out to, because in the middle of the year, there's also, there's like the Snapdragon series happening overseas, and then there's, WCG and like a few other things, and like, so I'm trying to, reach out to some of those companies, IESF, all that stuff, see if we can try to secure some more events. It's going to be in Indonesia. I'm not flying. I'm not going overseas. It's all going to be, casters will be from home. But I can tell you this, it'll be an Indonesian event. Two OP, this is still just like the knockouts. This is like, you could say it's the group stage essentially. But it's just like the qualifying stage. Best of ones. So is your goal just to like always do analysis, Eunice?
No, I mean I can do both. It's just I'm more comfortable with analyst. It's just more towards my favor. But
no, that's cool. I think
yeah.
one of like the refreshing things when I went overseas and stuff and casted is like a lot of people, like probably like more than half the casters like didn't want to do play-by-play and like didn't like, a lot of people were like just wanted to do analysis or just wanted to do anchor color and stuff like that, and they were like,
right.
It was just like, it was because like here, just because I think we're so limited and like we're just kind of growing a talent base, like most people come into casting wanting to do play-by-play, but like it's at least most of the people I've met here and stuff, and like
please be a coach. I am a coach actually. I run 2 squads. I play in a lot of high elo teams, but yeah, I do coach a lot of teams.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Of course I do.
It's not going to be MDL or MPL, guys. I won't be casting in anything like that. It's a
I do not have a
it's a
YouTube
non-official
channel.
Moonton. Yeah,
I do not have a YouTube channel.
Are you going to make one eventually?
Probably not. I'm just like a guest usually for half of the times, but I'm chilling with that. Coach you too. I mean, if you have a squad, I mean, I guess I can do it.
Costs money, guys.
It does not. I don't do it for money.
Be quiet. Trying to help you out here. I'll take 15%, all right?
Yeah. Eunice Westy? No, I'm a central, but every single time I play, I get dragged to east. But I do play with west people as well. I play everywhere. The thing is, like, the one good thing that I have, because for some reason where I live, I think I'm like directly in the center server of central. So like any game that I play that goes central, I'm sitting at like 510 ms. If I go to east, I go 20 ms, and then if I go west, I go like 50, 60 at most. So I kind of get lucky with ping. So that's why I could play with everybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of lucky. I'm a spoiled little whore with fucking ping. 'Cause as soon as it hits like 80 or even 70, dude, the lag is insane.
I'm sorry, you just caught me off with that.
What, a spoiled little whore with ping?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
I am. Like,
I'm dead. Hell yeah. Ken, no one can help you, bro. Just don't lose, man.
yeah, just lose.
Just don't lose.
You'll be fine.
It's that
Don't
easy,
lose.
bro. Play well. Draft well. Listen, draft well. You've been
For
hearing
real.
us. You've been hearing us talk about the draft. Just don't be like. Just don't pull. Just don't place.
Wait,
this
what?
on.
Yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. You heard me. You heard me.
Your hero. What's up, man? Welcome.
Hello.
No, don't lose. It's amazing advice. It is. Play well.
Yes, play well, play well, play well. What is your main role, Trex?
What is my main?
Yeah.
EXP laner at heart.
That's my weakest role.
I play at, like, I do a lot of solo queue when I play, so like
Yeah, that's my weakest role.
honestly, if I would have stayed streaming early on when I first started streaming and never got into casting, and if I didn't have a daughter and all this stuff, I probably would have tried to join a team and played competitively. But I just don't have time, and I'm too old, man. Too old to play with all these kids.
Right.
My fingers are old, slow, man. So it's like I could get my rank up, but I just don't play. Like this year, I probably played like last year. I probably played like under 100 games, like maybe like 100, 150 games all year long, just cause. But EXP lane, I play gold. I have like a hero in each role, except for like jungle, because my jungle I can't play any assassins.
I love you already, Eunice. I'm lovable. I'm lovable.
How old am
I'm
I?
lovable.
I'm 22. That's a lie. I'm just. I've
No,
been
I said I'm
telling everyone-
lovable. Lovable.
No, someone asked how old I was. I was just saying I'm 22. No, I'm
22.
I'm telling everyone I'm 27. That's what I'm saying. We're getting close to an age that I don't want to be. So.
Oh wow,
Well,
you're
we're-
a fossil.
So 27. Yeah, I'm 26. Yeah, exactly. Ritz has got it. Exactly. I'm 18. Even better. I'm the most
that's
bearded 18-year-old
same
ever.
age.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 18.
Are
I
you
turned
really
19.
18?
Yeah, I turn 19 next week.
Oh hell yeah. Lucky you. You should just, bro, fucking cast your ass off this year. Maybe you'll get the invite to M5.
Last NACT fall of 2022. So coming into this season, they have some new blood. T right
You said you're in college though?
I am.
The words on the street, T is probably one of the best.
Oh yeah. What are you going for?
I'm in nursing right now. It's just a side hustle. I'm telling you, like, time management can get you a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, trust me. I'm the same way. I work
I
full
see
time.
18-year-olds
I have a
with
daughter.
beards. Oh, Deku's here.
Deku!
Coach
said you-
Deku.
They said you looked like a reformed man who goes to church in your picture, Deku.
Yo, Coach Deku.
I'm kind of expecting one or two things, right? Either picking up that joy or possibly picking up an assassin for the jungle may be a possible game plan, but they still have a Franco to possibly work against. You know, Grok is in the
I'm also a reformed man that doesn't go to church. Same thing, bro.
When you typically see that Kaja early in the phase, it is definitely screaming to watch
Fucking
out for a
Deku,
possible
dude.
assassin.
Yeah, with Kaja being banned away, there's so many assassins on the table, right? Fanny,
I broke my tripod, guys.
You know that Ackerman have what it takes to
Think?
play it. They have. I cannot wait for Gelsky to play the support, but I really want to see Lord T.
Oh, we're watching Ackerman.
players
Oh shit, I
in the
just
entire North American potentially number one.
Gold lane enjoyer is Zia.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Shiki is Yato.
And then I think that's
I'm excited to see Mark Cutie play. I haven't seen him play in fucking ages, dude. He didn't play like at all last year. At least not competitively.
And Valentina being taken away. So I'm hoping that Fanny will get banned. But if it doesn't, well, that's going to be a massacre actually coming out from T.
Well, Dave, you're forgetting about one other Fanny player for North America.
Coach Deku, give Ken one word of advice. He has to play tonight. One word of advice.
One word of advice.
Mine was just don't lose.
Just don't lose. That was our little phrase. Don't lose.
I don't know why. But yes, absolutely. Coming to the last ban. Yeah, there's so many characters available on the table right now. Joy is also
No, not Legacy. He's playing on Bloodhound's Academy.
Who?
Ken Kaneki.
Oh, Ken.
His
Yeah.
name is Super Noru.
Leaving a lot of choices on the table. I mean, we're talking about Grok, we're talking about Kaja.
Somebody said, please do not hurt your finger while fixing it.
I won't, guys. I won't. Thank you for the worry, though. I appreciate it.
Choices right now. So, what is Arkman going to first pick right here?
I think I'm screwed. I don't think.
It might be. I mean, if no, it is going to be Mark Cutie's going to go ahead and take up.
Your advice is Peter?
Still is the joy, and maybe we see what we're talking about a little bit.
Am I missing something? Am I missing something, Eunice? Is this like an inside joke, Peter?
Peter.
Is that your advice, Coach Deku? Peter?
Peter?
And that is going to be a Fredrin possibly in the jungle. But one thing about Fredrin, right? You can still slot him into the XP if the draft is not looking in your favor, and still.
Are there other teams playing besides the teams playing tonight? No. All six. It's only 16 teams, and they'll all be playing tonight.
Right. And even
all best of ones.
now, there are still so many choices on
And then tomorrow we get into best of threes, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's this is BO1, BO3, BO5, BO7.
Peter, that Indian mage dude. What? What are y'all talking about? Correct, you dope.
But Farsa can literally two-shot you with like 1-2 skill combo, or probably just 2 feather airstrike in the late game.
Oh, that's where my head went, Wayne. With great power comes great responsibility. I was thinking, Peter Parker, like Spider-Man.
Great responsibility. I'm gonna put some dirt on your eye, Peter. Oh man.
So I mean, those are all really good choices here. So coming out, obviously Grok.
Oh, the Fredrin's open.
Kind of locked in. Lilia doesn't.
And the fucking carry.
So you can kind of.
This is what I call a draft, guys.
Really strong early game. Team coming out from Arkaman, and now it's Elementalist.
Wait, Rose is playing for fucking. I'm confused now, guys.
Franco also a good option for Lord T on this Joy to be able to use that.
Rose is playing for this team.
To stop her in her tracks, and that is not the worst option for the side of Elementalist, and I'm wondering if that's the game plan, right? They are going to go ahead and slot that in. They still need an XP lane. You will be going up against Lord T on this Joy, but Joy, one of those heroes that can be flexed in multiple different roles. It's not going to be mid lane because you are seeing Shiki over there with the Lilia for the mage, so it could still be slotted.
Bro, not gonna lie, Ackerman could lose this.
But with that vengeance, the battle being slotted,
could.
possible XP, but they can always change their mind, and that is the beautiful thing when you have the first phase of the draft to be able to pick these flex picks to keep your enemy side guessing.
Would you? Are you asking me to give you a scouting report?
It's really good against carry, and then it's really good against Joy, like you correctly pointed out, right? And also Franco.
No, I just thought Rose was on Gosu.
It doesn't force you to engage, dive, and then you can be the second-handed character, right? Because Fredrin's gonna be the front line, finding those engages, finding those vision, and then if anyone get out of position or try to dive onto the Fredrin, or if you find a position, if Fredrin is able to bait out the carry, bait out the Joy, that's when Franco join in.
But yeah, give Ken the full report, bro. No, we just asked for one word of advice, man. All we want is like, the Coach Deku words of wisdom. If you had a team and they were about to go against fucking Echo, and you had one sentence you could tell them, what would you tell them?
Allow them to save one last pick to counter if they choose to do that, right? So this is looking pretty good in draft-wise for the side of Team Elementalist.
Now, banning out that Grok, I was expecting that to be a possible pickup for them, but when you have Lord T, it might not be the easiest hero to go up against that Joy, and that will finalize the bans for the side of Elementalist, and now still one option on the table. If you look at what
You
I
said
don't
this is
really
Deuce
like
Knights?
the
they
drafts.
currently need a marksman, that late game damage present, so maybe going.
Where's fucking what's his name?
Already took out the Claude.
They all changed it. I know Rose used to be on Deuce Knights and then played for
Yeah, Brody, a good choice,
and then Rose played for
overseas in the Sea Games.
I think Rose played for the Valley for a very small time, and then what has been playing for Ghost is since what last NACT. Rose used to in season 2 of NASL. Rose ran Gold Lane Mia and played it so well that teams started banning Mia against Deuce Knights. It was pure fucking insanity. Like, and it's one of the reasons why I used to actually really like Deuce Knights as a team, just because, like, they were similar to the Simpsons. Like, they were a really low-tier team.
Yeah.
Like, during, like, season 1 of NASL, they were still a good team in comparative of all of NA, but when it came to, like, some of the top 10, like, they were on the lower end, right? And then, like, by halfway through the year, Deuce Knights and Simpsons were getting, like, top 4 in NACT, like, regularly. Like, they were at least top 8, like, every time. And the cool thing about Deuce Knights is they would pull out these cheesy picks. Like, they reminded me of, like, Aura Fire from PH, or no, from ID,
Right.
or, like, some of, like, the Malaysian teams, like Todak and Hack. Like, they pull out these really cheesy picks, but they would make that shit work. And, like, to the point where, like, teams would be banning cheesy-ass bans just because it's like, oh, do I really want to face Rose in this fucking Mia? Like, I know it's a retarded hero, but for some reason it beats me. Like, it's just, like, shit like that. And it was just, it was fun watching them. And, like, no matter what, whenever they played a game, I knew I was going to enjoy it, whether they won or lost, just because, like, you never knew what you were going to get.
Right.
Bank on that Fredrin being the actual jungle, and I think that's the reason why the side of Ackerman took out this Fanny, right? Because they were expecting that Fredrin to be flexed into the XP, and then a last pick for an assassin into the hands of Elementalist, but going the frontline route.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Be right back.
Gold
You're
Lane
good.
Enjoyer pick up this Rat and a Kufra, but to respond back.
Like, there you go.
ladies and gentlemen,
Argus.
we are
Argus in the
seeing,
XP.
For the first time, Argus being slotted over there for the side of Elementalist.
A very interesting pick. The last pick, Argus. I mean, this is something that people must have tried in a lot of games, to have this much confidence to say, I'm gonna lock this down instantaneously against Joy, right? I like the Barat's pick coming out. It does really well. Barat's and Martis both are really good counters against the Fredrin.
For some reason, I can't remember the names of everyone from Deuce Knights.
Kufa and Franco is one of those characters that's like love and hate relationship, and it was Kufa I didn't think will come off on top, especially with such a beefy frontline like Barat's to bait out everybody's position, and then Kufa will
Like, who was their fucking jungler back in the day? I can't remember, bro. I'm having a total mind blank.
Walk into the game, Weezy.
Yeah, definitely jumping into the game, and definitely some keys to victory already on the
Do I gotta go through my messages and look for that shit?
Early game, right? Mid laner, gonna go ahead and run this Farza. Who's gonna have that strong presence, especially with that feathered air
Easy
strike
peasy.
and AoE damage. But
Easy
if you wanna
peasy.
get that Marquita for the gold lane, letting that carry walk, right? Not something you typically see for the NA meta, but something you see more overseas.
Yeah, so it's Rose, Easy Peasy, Fleur, Pikaru, Cloud. This was for a different event.
Bottom lane, but speaking of lanes, you are seeing in the mid lane this.
Okay, we're back.
As far as that Lily, who can use those black shoes to get
Easy.
out of that
Does Easy
tricky
Peasy still playing?
also
Is that
provides
Yukio?
Yeah.
game damage.
Very interesting. Very
not
interesting execution. Very interesting draft.
sure.
Easy Peasy was the jungler for Deuce Knights back in the day.
I expected someone like
Last
Oh
year,
yeah, yeah.
right?
I don't know if Easy Peasy's playing. Yeah, but I don't know if he's playing. I didn't see him in the other rosters.
in lane in terms of aggression. But that's what you do when you save the last pick. But they decided to choose Argus, which you can see right here is not necessarily
Move my move my cam. My bad, guys. Just yell at me and be like, "Move your fucking cam, bro," and I'll move it.
He's finding a lot more aggression on the top side, and that's something that you really need to watch out for when your EXP lane, like when your enemy EXP lane is finding so much aggression early game, and that's why you don't want to pick character in the super late game. Oh, here we go, top side.
You are seeing Farza trying to do some damage.
Good T,
but
bro.
T with that mobility, being more of that
T might die here.
and a
T's dead.
big distraction,
T's dead.
but now between a rock and a hard place, gonna go ahead and find himself between
Yato's
three
calling him a
mid-laners
dog
on
right now in the
side of
VC.
Elementalist, and you are seeing execute by Argus. I don't know if that was really the best usage of that battle spell.
Good
You
night.
still had the guarantee, but but that is going to be a kill for the side of Elementalist for first.
And also really interesting.
Ackerman could lose this.
Easily run away from there, right? Like,
Could. They could. They could.
He decided to go further.
I think
to
this
go
is gonna end up
deeper
being a good game, honestly.
into the base of the side of Elementalist. It's not like he was in trouble. Speaking of trouble, TCC will be taken out.
You got the Fredrin, who's gonna do great with fucking Oh, we're gonna do great in these retry battles.
Wait, actually?
Is gonna pick up a kill and take down Yukio. That is 2 kills on the board for the side of Ackerman now, and an advantage for them to
The only sus pick right now on Elementalist is Rose on this fucking Arius.
Is possibly gonna try and contest it, and he was able to just in time. Definitely well played indeed, but on the bottom side,
And then Mark Cutie on this carry is really scary.
Oh
That's gonna
shit,
be a
they let a
problem.
carry walk?
Yeah, but they traded it, so like, alright. It's why I actually liked their draft more than any of the other drafts, because like, they knew they were gonna give it, but they traded it for the Fredrin, right? I wish they would have got the Joy too. Like if they would have picked Freddy Joy, it would have been a really good trade. But yeah.
I mean, a trade is a trade, right?
Yeah. Like that's as long as like you're like alright, your second pick. You're forced to like ban out like certain things like the carry or whatever. But if you want to leave it open, then you need to really off ban and you have to like make sure what they're banning as well. Like the moment Ackerman bans Fredrin, you have to ban the carry, right? But you have that option the whole time to kind of like play it, see if you want to try to go for the trade, because you get 2 picks back. So like, I think if they would have picked up the Joy and the Fredrin, it would have been fair, but I don't know. They do have the Franco. Like if TCC can actually pick up some stuff, then
Going off the map like that is so stupid. Ugh, like Yuzong and Farsa can do that. First turret down under 5 minutes, looking good.
Yeah, I like the Marcuti playing a marksman, having a lot of success in lane. But at the same time, you notice go lane lover or go lane enjoyer. I think that's Zia. I mean, I think I'm correct. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, that's Zia.
Yeah.
So Zia's jungling, yeah. Zia's jungling.
Which is quite interesting, you know, Zia playing the jungle. But before that, here we go.
The airstrike going down, but Rat's gonna pick up that kill, take down TCC on the Franco. Blue buff does go to Yukio just in time, and a little bit of that contest from Ackerman. Not trying to give any room to breathe for the side of Elementalist in their jungle, but a touch by Fredrin with the energy eruption. Farza doing some damage from afar, but pay attention to Hang Rose on the top side. Kind of left behind as his Joy is definitely out rotating and creating opportunity from these split pushes, and you have to watch out.
I think they gotta contest this.
But speaking of watching out, you are seeing Turtles.
They're way behind. Maybe they don't.
Shifting focus to the next objective.
Ackerman is getting so
Bro,
much
what are they
free stuff
doing?
on the map, right? At bottom tier 1 tower, Harris is straight up lost a lane, as we mentioned. If you pick Lunox, yes, Lunox might be a late game character, might need those power spikes. Lunox actually do okay.
Oh god.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh,
GG's.
Over there on the Kufa to respond, and now the heavy aggression inside of the mid lane. Ackerman being very aggressive on the side of Elementalist's jungle. 1 for 1 on the board so far. 2 members have fallen. TCC doing some serious damage from those blooms, but hitting the
Good suppression.
And you are going to see Arg Rose pick up the kill, taking down Lord Tifa. Shiki going to take down Arg Rose to respond in that process. Fight not over. Carry joining the fight. Marcuti now in effect. Going to go ahead and do some.
Land a fucking hook, bro. There you go.
With the iron hook onto Barrett, and that is Yukio.
Finds a kill.
Take a kill off of that assist, and down
Oh!
taking out Harith, and that is
Bro, how do you miss every fucking feathered airstrike against Shiki? Oh my god.
Taking out TCC, and right now, Ackerman just leading the way in these trades with 8 to 5 on the board, but it is not over.
Mid laner was not aiming those feathered airstrikes, guys. Those were auto clicks right there. Or maybe they were aiming, I don't know. There was just 2 feathered airstrikes that hit nothing but air. Shiki was just like walking, wasn't like sidestepping or anything, was just walking. That was rough. Because that could have been a really great counterplay for them, like if they would have picked up Shiki there.
Carry's only going to be stronger as we go. After you finish the golden staff, the carry's going to hit the power spike that you cannot stop, right? Like Fredrin's going to be melted in like a matter of seconds. Like probably 1 or 2 seconds. Here we go. Speaking of melting.
You are
Kufra.
you've seen the Detona's welcome connecting. Possible set on the wall with the stun. Yukio in a bad situation with 4 members on
Yukio
the
keeps
Cheeky.
getting
Gonna pick
caught,
up that
bro.
kill, taking down Fredrin. 1 member off the board for the side of Elementalist. And it looks like they are going to try and clear some of these minions. Barat's trying to proxy, trying to give a little bit of peel so they will be able to open up a chance to take the tier 1. Flicker being used. Kufra rushing in. Double time.
Oh my god.
Rage. Gauss Cutie picking up a kill. Take down Farza. Faye is going to take down Barat. But it is not over. Zaman Force going down. You are going to see Carry pick up a kill. Taking down Franco. It's not done yet. Gloom
Oh,
going in,
sweep,
double
huh?
kill, taking out
Yep.
Rose. Then you are going to see Lord T rush in and get the
GG's.
kill. Taking down Faye,
Ackerman looks good.
but Faye responding back with the
They're
turret
pretty
damage, gonna
solid.
pick him down as well, but that was the tier 1 in
The
the
problem with
in
the
favor
the problem with them
Ackerman.
before and like even Area 77, like so like Mark Cutie and Gals are both like amazing fucking players. Like Mark Cutie's a great gold laner, Gals is a great tank. The problem last year was like they were just unreliable. They couldn't get them to play consistently.
Yeah.
They couldn't get them to practice consistently. Like they would, whenever big events came in, they wouldn't practice for. Then they'd show up for the events, and New Wave knocked them out every time.
I mean, I don't know what that is, but it might just be like this special connection that they're trying to go for. But it seems like the connection is now working to their favor. May go to the late game. It seems like Argus is going for the DHS. And he's almost gonna get it, but right now
Is Poggy still playing anywhere?
He's not that behind, but Carry is really far ahead.
Anyone know?
Wait, who?
Poggy? Poggy?
No idea.
Old jungler for Area 77. He played for Vendetta in the M4 qualifiers, and then they were supposed to go to the.
quit.
I don't know. He like after Area 77 broke up, he wasn't playing at all, but he did play for Vendetta in the qualifiers. But then all that shit happened. T played for them, and oh, good pickup.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mark Cutie's a problem. If
Yikes.
Franco doesn't hook Mark Cutie, then they're dead.
Oh, it feels like goal lane enjoyer.
Dude, that can't.
Completely non-existent in this game. Right? This game we feel more. You get so much highlight on someone like Mark QT, on someone like Shiki. Shiki on the bombs are just so accurate. Wherever you place them, it feel like it has so much more impact than any other Lilia player.
And you can't. And Yato on Lilia is like fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying it for fucking ever. This is my very first time ever casting a fucking Mobile Legends event. Like Yato on fucking Lilia, I think he's like one of the best Lilia players in NA. Like he's fucking.
He's nasty.
Yeah.
It's a really strong pick in my opinion, but where a few player can pull it off because like the bombs is so hard to position, and somehow in this particular game, Shiki is playing just out of his mind, same as Mark QT. The carry usually plays off the team, right? The marksman usually gets the power spike at the late game, but in this particular game, we see Mark QT.
Damn, but they really slotted the Argus.
Solo dominating the lane against someone like Faye on the Harith. And
Yeah, they did.
2 kills in the early game. Now it's 5.
They really slotted the Argus.
Good flicker. They have a lot of siege protection though, with the Farza and everything. Like they can melt a Lord. They got a little bit more time in this game. They may be able to even last the next Lord as long as they don't get like wiped out or anything.
Dude, the fucking Farsa, dude. Like, why couldn't he? In that one play that Farsa ulted the mid lane, dude, he could have killed
Yeah.
all of them. They were so
That's fine.
low.
That was
Every
a
single
huge
one
whip.
of them.
That could have been like that would have been if that play happened right there. It would have been like the game changer. Like it would have helped turn things into Elementalist hands a lot. But that was a huge whiff. Like I said, he
You
missed
can
like
just
2
tell if
predators.
Farsa players are auto clickers or actual aimers.
Or they're just really bad aimers. I don't know. Good pick. Good pick. Right before Lord too. Do they push Lord here? We got 15 seconds before.
8 seconds before the Lord spawns in, and this is a possible advantage for the side of Elementalist.
I think they got to go for it.
Try and get the hook, missing by a hair, and Lord T able to escape.
It's kind of that or not or nothing. This point.
Yeah. They got 15 seconds before Baratz is on. They're waiting.
TCCC, or should I just call him TC, has been doing
I think they should have went for it. tried to bait fucking Mark Cutie in, and then just try to bloody hunt him down.
He's finding picks left and right. He's playing like Naomi from a Falcon in M4, right? Those hooks from like blind spots in the bush. It looks phenomenal. It looks really, really good on his part. And obviously finding team a lot of benefits. And on the bottom side too, like Archiman is trolling on top of the fact TC is popping off.
I mean, they still have a lot of map control, so
it eventually has to come down to can they
kind of risky. Still kind of risky.
Yeah. I mean, they should be able to defend another. Hopefully, I think they can defend another push.
Dude, that Lord, dude, got bursted. Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely getting prepped. And Carry already.
Where's Whom playing for right now? I don't know, guys.
He has been inside of the goal lane now, 5-0 and
We'll see.
1, kind of leading the board.
I know he's gonna compete this year. I just don't know.
And definitely online, and we've seen that direct counter, 5-2 and 5.
I'd give me balls back.
Back. The economy is not in their favor as the side of Ackerman has only lost the tier 1 turret for the bottom side, and now they have a Luminous Lord making his way up the mid lane.
Yeah, they feel like US, right? Just suffering from inflation right now. That's what happens with Elementalist. You know,
Suffering from inflation, right?
Still 5,000 go behind. Rose on the bottom side. It seems like you're doing something, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be effective.
Oh my God, Rose.
The Eternal Evil using the Vengeance, and Argus is gonna kill himself by attacking him. And now looking at the engagement, you are seeing Laura crash into the possible nexus. Some serious damage. Yukio's gonna take
Mark
down
Cutie.
on
Mark Cutie.
Kufa. Zaman
601. 601. Double. Triple question.
Damn. Damn.
Is that it, or is there one more after this?
There's one more, and then we're up. One more, and then we're good.
Team Ackerman. Beautiful job. Gals QT is still one of the best tank player in North America. I like the engages, very decisive.
It's Bloodhounds versus Prime Esports for this one. Or the next one that's coming up.
And then we're right up front with Gosu versus Beat the Odds, huh?
Yup.
Right up front.
That's our first match, dude. That's our first match.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why. Is this something permanent that Ackerman is experimenting? Or permanent was experimenting, didn't really go together. But is something like permanent for Ackerman? Or is this just something that they're experimenting?
No, that's crazy. Imagine our first game.
Because it feels a little bit interesting.
It's fucking Kosu versus Beat the Odds.
Oh yeah.
Wow, damn.
Oh, I guess I should. So like, how are you with passing? Like, do you want me to wait? Like, if a fight breaks out, should I wait for the pass?
You'll know.
Or
You'll
you
know
want
if
me
I'm
to-
passing it off.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to wait for the pass? Like, cause like so for example, like some casters, if like something's about to happen and I start like, oh, like, or like a big pick comes in, like some casters aren't crazy about like getting interrupted. Some casters don't mind and say, yo, just fucking jump in there. So I just want to know where your head's at. So I'm not.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'll pick it up.
For small pickoffs, like if it's like,
Usually if it's single pickoff,
just
I
take
usually
it.
go.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes some analysis will like
Actually,
immediately
like,
try
give
to
it all up.
try to pass it over to me. And it's like, yo, just like, and then like nothing even happens or something like that. Like it's like, yo, just, and then you stop your train of thought and then I say 3 words and give it back and it just doesn't sound very clean in my opinion. So if it's something small like the offlane gank, just one person dies, just fucking take it.
Yeah, everybody was lagging. Oh no. Oh.
Prize pool of $700
Yikes.
to the team that places first place. And also, we do have Moonton pitching in with the amazing diamond pool of 25,000 diamonds for first place. Second through fourth, we'll get 15,000 diamonds. And fifth through eighth place, we get a total of 10,000 diamonds. Like we said, this is the qualifier. 16
Pretty pink.
competing,
Pretty
trying to
pink.
get that #1 spot. And it does not stop there.
Pretty
It's a little bit of a
pink.
Look at the schedule so far. We've seen the Valley take
Yeah,
down
Bloodhounds is up
Valentine.
next,
We've seen
guys.
Felix take
Bloodhounds
down
versus
FaZe. Now
Prime
Ackerman
Esports.
taking down Elemental.
Sushi still on Bloodhounds?
We've seen Bloodhounds go up against Prime Esports. Then Team Ghost
No
up against
idea.
Beat the Odds.
Think
Chubby
so.
versus Suevo. Shinigami up against Bloodhounds Academy. And then to finish off the day, Phantom Esports versus Zoomers. So definitely don't go anywhere.
Ken, is Sushi still in Bloodhounds? You should know.
On the way. I can't wait to see
Boca,
what
Sushi,
team Bloodhounds is gonna do
Templess
up
on
against
there.
Prime Esports, a team from the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy for match 4. Definitely grab some popcorn, get some drinks, and we'll be right back with you guys for Game 4.
Travel the world to find yourself.
Hikaru had the best team logo.
That journey must start.
I don't know what's going on with. So New Wave is just, well, not the organization, because like they will continue, like they still have their Peru team or whatever.
Right.
But like all of like Dog Tour and all of them boys, they're no longer part of that. I don't know what their plans are this year.
For his redemption.
If I had the money, if I had like a house, I would move all of them over here and have them compete here. But
Wasn't just
I'm broke.
a fluke. And who
Because I think they're a good team. I think they were a good team, and they're all good people. They're all like humble and not like fucking assholes to deal with or anything. Like back when I ran an ASL, they were always like the easiest team to TSU, and then when they turned it into New Wave, they were like the easiest
Yeah,
team to deal with.
TSU. I forgot about them.
Yeah. Well, they became New Wave, and they were a great fucking team. Like they were a really good team.
I don't know.
They got
after,
third in the Super League. They should, man. I was so pissed. Me and Ritz both. I was so pissed when they didn't make it to M4 because they were in the upper bracket. They lost to S11.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they were in the upper bracket, lost to S11, went to the lower bracket, and they had already beat Malvinas Gaming. Like they got second place during the whole league format. They got second place in the season, and then they lost to S11, which was understandable because S11's a pretty decent team, at least compared to all the other Latin teams. And then they fucking choked. They were beating Malvinas, and it was like a best of 5. I think it came out to 3-2. I don't know, but they fucking they always choke in the draft. Like whenever the pressure's on, at least down in like Southern, because they do well here, but in South America they'll fucking choke in the draft, and they lost to Malvinas. And they got third instead of second. They were so close to going to M4. I was pissed.
I mean, I guess that's what you see a lot with like, these teams. They do have higher chances of choking. So like,
Yeah.
can't really say much.
Yeah. It's like, but I don't know, because like I put them, like in terms of like draft and management and everything like that, like they're not just like any other team. Like they had a coach. They're not in a level of like the Valley or anything in skill, but in terms of like just a team that knows what they're doing and like has synergy and everything, like they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like the type, like, you know, I guess, yeah, no matter what chokes happen, shit fucking happens. But I was just like, they did so good throughout the season and everything, and they were the only reason I was watching the Latam Super League. And then like fucking I was also hoping that, because if they would have went, it would have been nice to not only have the Valley, but have another team that I know personally and stuff there overseas. I was just hoping that they would have went. And now it's sad that they're all like broken up or whatever.
Maybe they'll find their way back. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah. Which just sucks for Mexico because they can't compete in NACT. That's why I was like, if I had the money, I would totally fucking just like fucking put them in a garage or something. Put them in a garage, give them some ramen and some phones. Like, all right, let's go to M4. Let's go to M5, guys. The Trex boot camp.
For real, Trex boot camp.
Trex boot camp. No.
In the garage.
In the garage. some mats on the floor. No, my girl would kill me. Be like, no. You want to do what?
My girl would kill you? Oh hell no.
You want to do what? Well, I want to move these 5 Mexican kids into our garage so they can play Mobile Legends all year. So they can play
Get out. Get out.
You know. They're going to go to M5, I swear. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it, babe.
Does your girl play ML too?
No, she does not. She supports what I'm doing, but she's not really a gamer. She has her hobbies and shit like that, and this is my thing.
See.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of the Dawn. We are the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy. We are officially hosting the Valentine Dash, the first ever Mobile Legends Scrim Academy tournament to close the doors for Season 1 and open up the gates for Season 2. Partnered up with Raz to give first place a total cash prize of $700. 16 teams currently competing, and we are on the qualifiers right now. Starting February 2nd through February 5th, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Moonton pitching in for an amazing diamond prize pool for first place of 25,000 diamonds. Second through fourth place will be 15,000 diamonds. And
honestly though, but that's like what NA needs. Like I think if players started like because that's what they do overseas, they all fucking move into a house together and stuff. And even it's like what big streamers do, like Twitch streamers and like streamers, they'll all fucking rent a house together and fucking split rent and just fucking stream and shit like that. And like if players did that here, they all just fucking moved into a shitty ass small apartment, got 5 computers and streamed and played Mobile Legends all the time. I think we would like we would do much better in on the world stage.
Ackerman able to close it out and progress on to the top 8. And now, currently on
also
match
make a
4,
decent amount of money.
RC and Bloodhounds go up against Prime Esports. Bloodhounds led by
I wouldn't say it's like the
Roscoe. They got
best,
on
but
there,
you know,
some,
it's still
Just
fun.
gotta
well-known names.
move somewhere to the Midwest where apartments are cheap as shit.
One of those,
I live in the
seasoned
Midwest.
teams
There you
the
go.
Mobile Legends Scrim Academy has been working
Yeah.
Tell some teams to move out.
single day. And then up next, Team Ghosty versus Beat the Odds. Team Chubby up against Suevo. Match 7, Shinigami with
I mean, I live dead center in the middle of the USA. I
Where
don't
are
know
you
what
at?
else to say. Chicago.
Chicago? Oh.
Yeah, Illinois. Dead
Are
center.
you like in the city though?
Yeah.
So is it a little? It's a little bit more expensive there.
I mean,
I'm thinking like Wisconsin or some shit like that. You know, like
Wisconsin's
Arizona.
Stupid.
I don't, or not Wisconsin. That's too north. Like Arizona or like fucking like Missouri or some shit.
If you go to Texas or Indiana, their houses are dog shit.
Yeah, Texas. I see fucking like Instagram reels all the time on cheap ass Texas houses. It's like 200 grand for like a baller ass house.
Literally 200 grand for like a mansion size house, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, are you for real?
I'm in Florida, and 200 grand gets you like a fucking 1-bedroom house, like fucking in the hood.
Oh,
Like-
you're an East player.
Yeah, I'm an East player.
And I cannot wait to see how they're preparing for the upcoming NACT. And today is one of the days I gotta see how organized their teams are in this upcoming match. What's Pika? What can I say about this guy? This guy's been a pro player in so long.
Wait, who's Pika playing for?
And the communication required to be a good
Pika's
player.
playing for Bloodhounds?
Mobile Legends, I don't know how this guy
Mhm.
manages
Sheesh.
5 jobs and still one of the best players in the world.
We got
Mobile Legends.
Dino?
So, really
Damn,
good
Boca
job.
Roscoe slept everybody and brought in some new
Yeah,
players.
good performance on the roam position in tonight's match. Bloodhound versus Prime Esports. Bring it on.
Yeah, definitely
Like,
bring it on already as we are seeing
Valentine's
two
Dash,
teams knocked down from,
like,
the board.
lineups
URC
have been
and Hayabusa
really
from the side of
weird.
Bloodhounds Academy and the Eve taken down. Now,
What is it? I'm
Hayabusa,
sorry, what'd you say?
not something you
Like,
typically see
the
this early
lineups
in
have
the phase,
been
at least
really
for the
weird.
first ban.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what the game
They're
plan
not
is
like the
for the side
usual
of
main
Bloodhounds.
5
They
that
do
we
have first
know.
pick, right?
Yeah.
So they
I mean,
have an
it's
opportunity to pick up something that is a
it's
flex
been quite
that
the
you can
year
build
last
the
year,
controls
and then
taken out across the
it's
board. This
you
is
know there's a
not
large
that
break
is
from last
wondering what
NACT
the
and everything, so I think a lot of
draft where we see the carry walk
teams
through.
are kind of, and you also have like a lot of new faces and stuff, and like people that are like
Right.
recruiting other people and things like that. So I think a lot of things have just. I think we're gonna see a lot of changes this year.
Ooh, nice Conjure band right there. Again, allows them
Probably
to
some new lineups show up,
Conjure is
old
a
faces, but
that
like
you're
different
gonna
lineups
grind
and
it
things like
again,
that. And I
right?
think
But
this will
if
kind of
you
be
have
the
a
year that a
Conjure
lot of
that you really wanna
things
focus on,
start. At least like 8
Conjure
teams will
really
probably
kinda
really
sets the
solidify,
band
just
to
because there's
be
gonna be a
very
league format and
powerful.
everything like
Right.
that. So like
Pika
there'll be at
Mhm.
least like 8 like
comfortable with
some of
the
the, and I'm sure like
stages, like who
a
from
lot of
like
top
Atlas
players
or
that are like, you know how like
those
there's a few
characters
teams that
who
have like
won in North America
1 or
region.
2 like
So
really
Conjure
good
band
players,
has
and the rest are kind of like,
tonight we've seen one
like some of
character
Yeah,
those
yeah.
teams will probably break apart so that the
and
top
again,
players can
his
move on
offense
to one
is
of
now
the
on the
top 8
red
teams,
side,
and
which is
things like
quite
that will
interesting.
happen. Like,
Eve is such
Yeah.
a strong
Oh.
character. It counters so many mid-lane mages. Also renders a lot of marksmen kind of useless, or should I say, make them less effective. So with this ban, it feels like NA North America region has definitely been watching the world tournaments and improving
I don't know.
their
This
draft and
this
working on
the
their
draft of
routes. So
Bloodhound is
looking
so
good with the Eve ban, the
interesting.
Baby ban,
Well, their first
ban
pick.
coming out.
They'll leave,
With
ban the
all these players
Kaja and
take
leave a
off,
bunch.
and
They're
also
leaving the carry open right now.
characters still available,
They're leaving
Joy,
plenty of
Glue,
options. Glue's open.
Carry, Grok,
But like, so when first pick does that, like, and that's like what happened last draft. Like, it's not bad for second pick to draft the same way and be like, all right, fine, you want to leave stuff open? We're gonna leave shit open so that we can get 2 picks back. Last game they just fucked up getting the 2 picks back. So here's the Joy ban. So now I think at this point it's like we ban the carry and we give them glue, or we ban the glue and give them carry, or we leave both open. At least we get one of them, right?
Yeah.
So like it's a weird situation. It's like that kind of game of chess of like, oh. I think they leave both open. And they give up the carry. I don't know, but it's also like you give up the fucking carry and they still get the glue. So it's like I feel like at this point you want one of them, right? So like, and this is Bloodhounds just put them in a spot. You're like, all right, now they have to fucking think about it. They ban the carry.
Against them, and down goes the carry. That is one you definitely don't want to slide. But something we haven't really seen teams pick up is the Martis. And I'm wondering, Fredrin actually on the board too.
Fredrin, yeah.
If you think about it.
So yeah, no, actually, yeah. You get the Fredrin.
General streaming right now.
General streaming?
Yeah, he's streaming.
Are being taken out. Glue is one of the strongest pick in the game for many reasons, right? This character in lane is gonna be one
Pick
of
up the
strongest
fucking
laners, right?
Fredrin and
Against Glue, even character that's quote unquote
Fredrin and
like the Dairoth. If the Glue character play right, if the Glue player
Beatrix.
play right, you can do really well in lane, or at least equal in the lane with your opposition. So it's just a character
What do you think?
that you have little confidence against.
I mean,
even against Faramis, right? Glue a lot of times right now, the Glue players
Predator and Lapu.
flicker combo.
Oh, what is that? Stop it.
You can go in
Like,
don't fucking do it.
No way they'll do it, right?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, no fucking
Even
way.
that. Why not pick up the fucking Fredrin?
I mean, Fredrin and Faramis are pretty open. Faramis counters glue.
Fuck, yeah.
There's the Fredrin.
Yeah, you
I
just.
wonder what Oka wants.
Of course you pick up. I mean, now they have glue and it's GG's. Bloodhounds won this game.
Yeah, but Valentina is also valid. And then as soon as Valentina gets slotted with the Faramis, I don't know. They still have to be careful in their drafts.
I don't know. I feel like as long as Bloodhounds plays well, like Fredrin and Glue are literally like 2 of the most OP heroes in the game right now, and with no carry, no Kaja, like nothing else, like yeah. I think it's GG's. Bloodhound won the game already. I hate to say it, but that's just like.
You can immediately tell who really wins the game just by draft.
Yeah. You can tell like you can tell what teams aren't fucking like, I don't know, like you can tell which teams either are like really having a hard time, like just, or they're trying to fight it so hard, like fighting the meta so hard or something, but like it's like all through M4, like listen, Fredrin's open up front and it hasn't been picked, you need to lock it in. Like it's just he's literally one of the best. Yeah. After giving up the glue too, like that's the thing, like not like I don't know. Like, and you didn't even like like you said, you didn't pick up anything that great in return. Like you picked up a fucking Brody.
Bloodhounds counter drafted. It's just simple.
I don't know if they're counter drafting. I think they're just not the other team.
No, like counter drafted the pick.
Well.
Like they counter drafted the enemy team, so they know what they're doing. That's what I mean by counter drafts. Like they know what they're doing. And like they're opening up these picks on purpose. They're banning those bans on purpose because they had a read that like Fred and Glue's gonna be open. They're not banning it. They picked up Glue and they expected a Fredrin pickup. I'm pretty sure by Bloodhounds, like they're gonna probably pick up Fredrin, but they didn't. They let a Fredrin walk.
Yeah.
So.
But then they don't pick up. But then they don't pick up the Fredrin in return. So it's just like it's just like a draft skill gap. There's yeah. Wait, what hero Spica's playing? He's probably gonna play Rome.
I don't really understand the spending picks, especially so early. Now
He's a tank main, so.
Part of the ban draft, it seems like the side of Prime Esports will ban away the Lunox, and we have an Alice ban. Very interesting. That's something that's been developing in the MLSA.
Alice ban. Now I wouldn't say in the MLSA, but I have seen something with the Alice giving a lot of trouble over to a glue for the XP lane. But I'm kind of wondering if that would have ever been picked up, because you are seeing the Lapu slotted, and unless they put the Alice for the mage, that wouldn't even be a matchup against.
Is this going to be a jungle Benedetta?
Wisest decision, and I'm not sure. It's like you said, it's not.
Yeah, because you already have.
And it looks like they are trying to limit the mid laner presence in the
EXP lane for fucking Lapu.
Farsa. They're still open.
Yeah. Carrasco picked up the Farsa here. Pika can essentially pick whatever fucking roam he wants. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Honestly, Val is okay too.
We've seen the Uranus kind of be a little bit of a
Valentina.
The early phases of today's matches, but I'm not sure if this is the well, actually, you know what? Uranus does work out really.
You like M&Ms? I'm smacking on them right now.
Yeah, I like peanut M&Ms.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
That's sad. You know what? I think I'm gonna go grab a snack. You're making me hungry. Be right back.
Alright, have fun.
It definitely does work out, but Max Safe gonna flip the script and gonna go ahead and take up this Kufra, solidifying the roam for the side of Prime Esports.
Yeah, I was like, no way you're gonna do the, Uranus, right? Who Uranus Rome? Or what? Benedetta Rome? Yeah. I was thinking the CC is gonna be the king of the game, right? The key to victory. Whoever has more, should I say, proactive engages, have the early game dominance, and then on par, I also have to synergize with your team's damage. And this particular draft, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to take out Uranus, because then you're missing out all the CCs, and you're missing out, frankly, all the early game, because Uranus is only going to be good after level 4, and that wasn't coming out. But we are going to see a second Sicilian.
Alright, I'll keep you guys entertained while he went to go get a snack.
So, what do you think about the draft so far, Weezy?
Well, I know one thing for certain. Carrasco picking up that comfort pick, that Sicilian that he's kind of known for in the Land of the Dawn. He's going to go ahead and make a special appearance for match 4 today, and that's solidifying the draft. And you are seeing Pika pick up this Atlas to be able to have some of those fatal links. Now, one thing that the side of Prime Esports does have is Benedetta, right? Then eye for an eye.
If Bloodhounds gets Farsa, it's over. I mean, the thing is, if they went Farsa here, they get attacked backline by the Benedetta and the Lapu, and the Farsa's not going to be able to ult at all. They need a more viable backline peel mage, so Sicilian is okay here. Boca is really limited. They banned all backline mages, so they can't really pick Farsa here. It's kind of not a good favor in their side, but it's okay.
Burst him down when he does use that split with all of those little glues behind him, quickly getting bursted down.
There's your Fermis.
We are embarking into match 4. We are watching Bloodhounds go up against Prime Esports. This is the qualifiers for the Mobile Legends Bang Bang, the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy Valentine Dash. Definitely place your votes as the polls are in. Who are you?
I got some yogurt covered pretzels.
Match 4 as we are
ooh, those smack.
Yeah.
There's
There's something you never really think about getting, but every time I get them, I'm never disappointed.
The last pick was Atlas.
From Atlas, and they have the solid damage.
Carrasco. Still playing the Sicilian, bro.
Now the problem is getting there, right? How can you get there? Because last game, 2 games ago, we just saw the Sicilian getting 15 minutes, and yes, still losing, right? From the side of FaZe. It's just even at 15 minutes with a Sicilian.
You missed. I don't know if you saw the ban phase, but they banned all backline mages, so that Hoka can't really hit the backline. Yeah. Boca's a really good Farsa, but Farsa in this draft is kind of shit, because they have 2 backline peels, so there's not much you can do with the Farsa here.
They have no one to finish off the job, and that's something they gotta be worried about. Whereas if you look at the side of Prime Esports, they have
Yeah, Sicilian's okay, can ult while moving. It's not really the. I mean, mobility does come. Ooh, nice pull.
Bro, Bloodhounds loses this game, they're never gonna hear the end of it.
I mean, this is such a winnable comp, though. I mean, they struggle a little bit early game. I get it, because it's a Sicilian that needs to stack, but I don't know. But Sicilian being able to ult while moving, that's one factor. But the thing is, if Farsa were to get drafted here, the Lapu and the Kufra and the Benedetta is just literally only gonna go for the mage because they need backline dead, right? But they have two deep diving. They have a jungle that can deep dive, and they have a Lapu, and then they have two fronts, and then just Brody's just gonna smack them. And if they think they're about to die, it's just a Faramis proccing ult. So it's not really like too viable of a mage. I mean, Glue might be dead.
Oh my
here.
god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he lived?
Dino just not just lives but kills
He
fucking Odin.
killed. Oh fuck no.
That's why.
I didn't see that. I have your stream open and then the live stream open. So I'm looking at both and I didn't see that and I go back and then he's dead. Oh, nice. Nice set. Oh, yeah, see? Okay, so the Sicilian is a punish on the Faramis ult. So, really good pick, actually. Really good pick.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was
Oh my
gross.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
GG's.
Oh my god. GG's. GG's. G fucking G. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a clean ass fucking play. Yeah, I really like the Sicilian pick here.
And you're right,
Faramis.
it does go against the Faramis well because the
Yeah,
bats feed the ultimate. It kind of does the same thing as almost like a blazing
Yeah.
duet would do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
gives
I mean,
damage to everybody.
well, yeah. All Sicilian needs to do is smack twice, and then the ult is done. Like Sicilian already has clock. Like it's kind of. I don't know. This is a big snowball. It's already 4K gold gap. Like yeah. This is kind of.
So Boca's someone said I guess he's been practicing it. Boca's been playing the Sicilian since like last year. He played it a lot in tournaments last year. It just didn't like do amazing.
Boca.
But it was like a
Boca-
clutch. It was like a clutch pick for them last year when he was playing with
Boca's more of a
a-
backline like.
yes, but he was.
Ooh!
Hold on.
Oh my god. Dude, that taunt. Oh my god, go. Nice Beatrix. Oh my god. Easy sweeps. Free turtle. Free turtle. Free push mid. Mid's
So, like-
almost done.
So like
Shit.
last year, Farza was kind of like wasn't really in the meta. So Boca was
Yeah,
never
well.
playing her in any tournaments. And like one of his things was fucking the Sicilian a lot. And then when he was playing with AE, they actually won a couple games with it. They were playing the fucking they were playing the Sicilian and the what's her face? What's the chick? The vampire chick? Carmilla?
Carmilla, yeah.
They were playing the Sicilian Carmilla combo, which you never see anywhere. But they actually won some games with it. And like, hold on. And the theory was that they were telling me was that when Sicilian brings Carmilla into him or whatever, does their little combo-y thing, it resets all of Carmilla's CCs. I mean, it resets all of her cooldowns. So you can essentially get like 2 ults in a row or get 2 stuns in a row if you need to. So like that was their theory. It ended up not winning them the event, but they did get some clean games off of it.
But he's gonna be fine for now, I think. He's really, really tanky. Yeah, it's most likely fine. Oh,
Now this is just insane, Dave. Dino is on fire right now, and he's gonna go ahead and use that slam to regen. But Max Tape having other plans, rushes in for the knock-up, using the magic ball, but he is still in this fight. Dino now.
Oh my god.
Serious damage. Just as
Yuki.
able to connect him
Yuki's
with the
dead.
split, but the
Good
flicker
flicker.
to extend the range, not to allow the slam to proc. And now Electo by Benedetta rushing in, trying to get the kill. Dino
Bro,
still
Dino
safe.
cannot go down.
You are seeing the Cold Alter in response. A little bit of that frozen for the perfect match of the Atlas going in for the silence over there on Boosie.
Yeah, the Faramis pick is kind of useless here. It really is. Like,
Faramis kind
Boca-
of fell off.
well, not. It depends on comp. Like, it really does. It just all depends on comp. Pika's just goodbye. Yeah. The thing is, like, like if I had to give an ideal draft with like a Faramis pick, I'd go Ube Strat with Faramis. So like an Estus with Faramis with like a Lapu and
Yeah.
Fredrin Jungle with any marksman. That is an automatic 100% win. Like that doesn't matter. Like Faramis ult
It
could die.
depends.
Well, obviously it depends on enemy draft, but like there's so many advantages there. Like Faramis pops ult, right? And then Faramis ult dies, Estes pops heal. Everyone's still full health. It's still fightable. But like I said, it's just all draft, right? So
My problem with
if I
that
had
comp
to,
is like it's
what's up?
the problem with my only problem with like those comps and like is just the fact that like early game you are still super squishy. And like we saw some teams run that and stuff, and like I think it works well, but like you really gotta like against a decent like an assassin jungle, certain things like there's definitely like it's just
Holy shit.
right time. I don't know if it always
Yeah.
works, you know,
Yeah.
because your early like your laning phase is shit.
Holy shit. Yeah. GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Jeez. The only reason why I like the Estes and the Fredrin pickup is because it's literally a uncontrolled like invade
Yeah.
early game.
Yeah, Estes Frederin's great. Like, and that's I think like that right there is enough, and that's why I think we just don't see the Faramis as much really. Like he was really good, and he still can be clutch. I just think like
I feel
for
like
like there's
Faramis
better
works
mages
better.
nowadays. Like
Yeah,
Burst
I
Mage
feel
is
like
just a little better now.
Faramis is well paired with like assassin junglers. I feel like.
He's
Well,
good with
obviously
like
depends on
dive
prime.
comps too. Like he can work with the Fredrin or something. I just
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
you sacrifice a lot of mage
Wait,
damage.
let me tell you a lineup that I ran earlier with Carlos and Memento.
But at this point, he's not using ult, right? Dino's killing the Faramis without using ultimate.
Let me see. So our lineup.
Walk up, and then one flicker, you're dead. I mean, I don't know what Prime Esports can do. It seems like a impossible mission.
So our lineup for one of the ranked games, it was Faramis, 1-1, Kufra, Roger, and Argus. And then enemy comp was Glue, Clint, Belleric, Martis, and Xavier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even in the late game, it's looking very shaky for the side of Prime Esports.
I played Kufra that match though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I roam if I'm in trio. It just depends. We had a jungler, EXP main, and I play multi-role, so I just filled roam.
Right, they did their best, but the best wasn't enough, unfortunately, in this particular game.
I feel like when you go trio rank, I feel like instead of doing roam mid and jungle, it should be roam side and jungle, because you need the EXP lane to control objectives. And if you have a random, there's no communication and no synergy.
You need at least one side laner.
Yeah, that's why I always prefer like a side with a roam and jungle. Like I feel like that's like the most strongest trio you can take. Like with
or gold
randoms.
lane, either gold or EXP. You need something, because if you don't, it's true. If you have like all mid and one of your off lanes,
You can't really control like both lanes. It's more towards ooh.
Good ult.
Yo, that Sicilian, dude. No punish in the Sicilian. Smack. Nice. Smack.
They can't do anything about fucking Dino though. He's 1 versus 3 in these guys, and then he's gonna run away.
No response for the Sicilian. No response for the glue. Really, kind of, because they're so underfed.
Well, it's like they went for sleeps that time. They went for the Beatrix, which like it's kind of you have to choose one. It's like, do we go for Roscoe or do we go for sleep? And they weren't able to get either of them, which fucking sucks. But it's like at this point with this kind of it's a fucking 15k gold lead.
Kind of just
gold.
put them. You just esports kind of just gave them some smack main lineup pools and then just called it a day. And I'm just like, dude. You should have seen one of the MLSA matches that happened. I think it was Huevo versus, or there's a squad named Huevo versus this other squad. Huevo literally 5 band, or yeah, it's 5 bands. Yeah, 5 band marksman, because there was a 1-trick marksman on the enemy team, and they 5-man band marksman. 5. All 5. And they won. I'm not even kidding. They legit 5-man banned marksman, because that's how scared they were of the marksman.
Yeah.
And they banned it out, and
or they just knew everyone else on the team was trash.
Yeah, and it
As
worked.
long as we deal with him, we win.
Yeah, and it worked. That's all that matters, and they won. After 5-man banning a fucking marksman player. Like, they banned Beatrix, Claude, Brody, Beatrix, Claude, Brody, who else is there? Bruno, and, who else am I missing? Bruno and Irtho. They banned all of those. All of them. He didn't even go marksman. He went fucking, I think he went hair gold. It's either hair or Lunox. They pulled it off.
Anything right now but a hope and a dream. No inhibitors on their side. Their backs against the wall. And the question is, can the side of Bloodhounds with the dagger they formed today, holding on to all of their turrets, be able to close this out and pierce the shields that they have left?
All right, guys, when this game's about to end, we're going to end stream because we're going to jump into VC after this, right?
Yeah,
It's going to be like a pretty quick switch.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go watch on MLSA channel.
Here, I'll send the link in the chat again. Just copy and paste this.
They have a lot against them right now. Full team of Bloodhounds and Illuminous Lord. And here we go. Engagement on the way. Sleeps, wasting no time. Taking down.
Coach Deck, you said you need to go get.
Oh yeah, I do actually. I do. Okay. I'll be back.
This game ended. All right, guys. No, we'll see.
Right.
I'll see you in the VC.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Hello and bye. Anyways, let me go grab Gosu real quick. I'll be back.
All right, guys. I am ending stream now. See you later. Have a good one. Make sure you guys join in the MLSA channel. You can YouTube MLSA. I think she pinned the Coach Deck if you want to drop the link or whatever. But yeah, or you can just literally type in YouTube MLSA. It's also in the description. I'm done. The link's in the description, guys. The link's in the description. Me and Eunice will be casting, so I'll see you guys there.